Hi, I'm Mike, and happy Tuesday, and welcome to a special edition.
Wait, it's fucking Tuesday?
Yes, it's Tuesday.
Are you sure?
It's Tuesday night, yes.
It's Tuesday.
Yes.
Day after Monday.
Yes, the day after Monday.
Day before hump day.
Day before hump day.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to talk about the mighty state of Illinois. I didn't say Illinois, Illinois. ILLINOY-IS. I'm deliberately doing it. I'm going to talk about how stupid the state is on many reasons. How many people have gotten a traffic ticket lately?
Just you, Michael.
That's right. Well, probably other people too.
No, just you.
Okay, just
You're the
me.
only one
All right.
in the area.
Okay, I'm the only one in the area that got a traffic ticket. Anyway, what happened to me is the officer wrote the traffic ticket completely wrong. He had the wrong driver, wrong driver's license, and all that. Needless to say, I wanted to correct it, so I called the Illinois Tollway Authority, and
It's a good place to start.
and it got corrected. But now I want to go and pay the ticket. And, you know, knowing how broke this skate is, let's face it, it is really broke. You think they would want their money right away.
No.
So, needless to say, they gave me the runaround at the, should I say the court district?
No.
Okay.
Wrong with you?
All right, I won't mention it.
What's the matter with you, Michael?
That's classified.
Bad
Anyway,
Michael.
they made me go get a money order to pay my traffic ticket. That was corrected.
So, wait, let's back up a step here, buddy. Did they actually correct your ticket? That's what I
Yes,
so,
yes.
so they did actually correct
Yes,
your ticket.
it wasn't in the system, to clarify.
Wait, so they didn't correct it.
The citation was corrected, but the ticket wasn't in the corrected ticket was not in the court system. Traffic court. You told me not to say what district it is.
Okay, hold on. Back the fuck up.
Yes,
It was correct in the citation, but not in the system. How could that be? Because
no one forwarded it to the system yet.
But it's in this. But in the system, it's the citation. It's
Right.
not like just on paper. It's like in the computer.
Right. It's not to the other courthouse. The traffic division. Should I say the state or should I say the city?
No,
Okay, I won't say it.
jackass.
All right.
No. What is
Okay.
wrong with you?
Nothing.
I give this man directions 3 times in a row. He's like, oh, okay, got it. No problem. Got it. We're totally good. And then 3 times now he's asked, wait, should I say this? Can I say it? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong
All
with
right,
him?
I won't. Needless to say, I paid with a money order, and I'm waiting for a letter to say the ticket is taken care of. You think in the past, even if the ticket wasn't in the even if your citation was correct, and I'm talking about 10 years ago, you just showed up and you paid it in court. You could pay
Okay.
it now online. That's true, but because since they didn't have the ticket at the courthouse, remember this is just traffic court. This is really minor. People get traffic tickets. You know,
He's a criminal.
I am a criminal. I'm on the run.
Actually, you're sitting.
Yeah. I moved on to El Paso.
Do you want to know a funny fact? No,
Steve Miller. I don't know, outdated reference.
no, I'm serious. Like, did you know, Michael?
No, I did not know. Enlighten me.
Okay, so you heard of El Paso, Texas, correct?
Yes.
All right. Did you know that there's actually a city in the state of Illinois called El Paso?
Yes, I do know there's a city called El Paso.
Okay,
Illinois.
great, good. So, did you know that the distance, driving wise at least, from El Paso, Illinois to Dallas, Texas, is a shorter distance than Dallas, Texas to El Paso, Texas?
I did not know that.
It's not much of a short distance. It's like 20 miles difference. But think about that.
That is weird.
Texas is a big fucking state.
Yes.
If people say, well, I don't want to move to Texas because, they're all one way or the other. No, it's like its own
No.
fucking country, just so people know. So I just thought that was an interesting fact.
I did not know that. Thank you. Who would remember the soda tax from a couple years ago?
I do.
That was screwed up. Thank God. Can I say her name? Or should I not say her name?
You can say her name.
Okay. Could I make Periwinkle, or
Mike, I want to explain this to you one more time. And maybe the
kidding.
audience will pick up faster than you do. All I asked to say is don't say where you live.
I didn't
Don't
say
give
where
away
I
any
live.
indicators of where you live. I didn't say you couldn't say who was running for the mayor of Chicago. You can totally say who's running for the mayor of Chicago. It's totally fine.
But you told me not to mention the district where the courthouse was.
Because that is where you live.
Okay, I don't live in that city, but anyway.
A neighboring city.
Okay, a neighboring city. All right, I see your point. Okay, I'm not in the witness protection program, so no worries. I'm not worried. We're all amongst friends here. Anyway,
I have a feeling Michael doesn't really worry about much of anything.
I do too. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. I'm worried that all the people out there in the podcast are going to come to my house and be an angry mob.
And this is why you don't tell them where you live.
All right, we're not going. So what do we learn here? Mike's got to not tell people where he lives. He's not even in the general geographical area, because there's some haters out there that might take my humor and take it the wrong way. It's all good. Moving forward. Or back to our
So what you're saying is
periwinkle-
moving backwards to where we were.
Yes, the periwinkle, prickwinkle, whatever we want to call her.
Prickwinkle?
I don't know.
What is her
Periwinkle.
name?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm serious. I don't
She
know
was-
her name.
I was some prickwinkle.
Prick.
It's not prickwinkle. It's
Hold on. I think it's Preckwinkle.
Preckwinkle. There it is.
Hold on. Candidates for
Peckerwinkle.
Michael.
Just wrong.
Michael. You are a bad human being sometimes. Bad, Michael. All right. Make this easier for Google. Not candidates for mayor of Chicago. List of candidates for mayor of Chicago. See if you can give me that. It still didn't give me a goddamn list, okay?
Calm down.
How much easier can I make it for Google? Seriously. I think Google are just, they're just...
Google.
Okay, so we got a group of winners here. We've got Jerry Chico. Gary Chico. Sorry, Gary Chico.
Gary Chico.
Gary, I don't know if I said Jerry. Gary Chico.
Gary Chico.
Bill Daly.
Bill Daly.
Won't
you please come home?
Amar. I'm so bad with names. Just
okay.
Because I mean, I'm not kidding. I'm really terrible with names. So I know it's Amara. Enya. Enyia. Enya. I don't know.
Or Enya.
Sure. Bob Fioretti.
The easy name.
My God. Sorry.
You mean the guy from the Food Network's running?
Bob Fioretti, maybe. Former
Maybe it's his
two-term
brother.
alderman unsuccessfully challenged Mayor Romney in 2015. Blah 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 blah. Well, no, I'm only laughing because this is so embarrassing to say. He actually looks like, I don't know if you've ever been to like a funeral and been to like a wake where you see a body in a casket, but you know when they've been embalmed.
Yeah.
He literally looks like he's been embalmed.
That's not good.
No.
We don't want someone looking.
That is not good.
No, we don't want someone that looks dead being our mayor
LaShawn
in Chicago.
Ford, Jeremiah Joyce Jr.
That's a long name.
John Kozlar, Kozlar.
Kozlar.
Lori Lightfoot.
Lightfoot?
Lightfoot. She was actually one of the leaders. I heard earlier today.
Huh.
Lori Lightfoot, Gary McCarthy, who none of us want. Susan Mendoza. Tony with an I, Preckwinkle.
Tony
Preckwinkle.
We don't want her.
No, Neil Sales Griffin. Paul Vallis. This is the guy I want. Willie Wilson.
Willie Wilson.
Have you ever heard that guy talk?
No, I've not heard of Willie Wilson.
Amazing. He's an amazing. Well, his voice is bad, but this is a guy who for I don't know how many years, like 10, 15, 20 years, he goes around every single Sunday to local churches and he brings cash and he gives money out to the parishioners who are in need of money for either groceries or pay their rent or keep the utilities on. He's done very well for himself. I don't know if he's just a business. He's the owner of Omar Medical Supplies, and he's kind of a guy who just kind of came out of nothing and then made something of himself, and he's made all this money, so he wants to give money back. So, but he's just like this really seemingly good guy. Dorothy Brown, Jesus Garcia, or as we know him as Chewy. Luis Gutierrez.
Yeah, he's always.
Well, at least I don't think. I don't know why they're on these lists. I think some of these people dropped out. Troy, I'm not going to say that name. Lavriere. La Ravere, maybe?
Lavere?
Well, it's La Ravere. La Ravere? I don't know.
Like kind of like Apollo.
Lisa Madigan was running for mayor?
Oh, not the Madigans again.
Mike Quigley.
I'm sick of the shenanigans by the Madigans.
Matthew Roney, Jamal Green, Kurt Summers, and I think there was a total of, I don't know, 15 or 20 candidates.
That's a lot of damn people.
Well, and that's why I said they're going to have to be a runoff. So it's going to be between two people. Some people said it was going to be possibly between Daley and Preckwinkle, which is surprising. Other people said it was going to be between Lightfoot and one of the other two. I don't really know.
You know, I think we need to bring back the duel.
The duel, Michael?
Yeah. Like Alexander Hamilton and
like people shooting each other?
Yeah, then they'll decide the winner. I'm just kidding.
Because that worked out so well in the past.
I'm just kidding.
What is wrong with you?
I don't advocate violence.
What is wrong with you,
I just
Michael?
want a good opportunity for a short little stupid joke there.
Michael Motorcycle.
Declare I don't advocate violence.
Hold on. Let me see if we have any results. Current mayoral. Well, election results? That would probably make more sense. Survey says election results. United States Conference of Mayors. Fellow Chicago mayoral election results. Okay, we'll try that one. Interesting. So according to patch.com, which is a local like newspaper news outlet in Chicago, with 78.4% of precincts reporting. Now, mind you, I don't know if this is including the absentee votes at all. I don't know. But with 78.4% of the precincts reporting, Lori Lightfoot is in the lead with 17.4% of the votes, followed by Tony Preckwinkle with 15.8, followed by Bill Daley with 14.8, followed by Willie Wilson, my man, at 10.4. And then Susan Mendoza at 9.1, and then just kind of drops off from there.
Let's see.
Interesting. So we could either have Lori Lightfoot or Tony Preckwinkle. That's like... I actually, I don't know anything about Lori Lightfoot. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know much. And Tony Preckwinkle, I know a lot about because, like you were saying, I didn't mean to interrupt you and take your thunder there, buddy.
No, it's okay.
But I remember they were talking about the soda tax, and Preckwinkle was the one who actually instituted the soda tax. So hold on. So for those of you who don't know, in Cook County, Illinois, was it just Cook County, right?
Yeah, Cook County.
They instituted
Crook County.
A 1 cent soda tax per ounce of soda that you consume. May it be at a restaurant, may it be at a it was only bottled. It was only bottled, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it was only bottled. So like if you bought a 64 ounce.
I thought it was cans too.
Well, I mean packaged.
Okay, packaged soda.
But
goods.
even water was technically in that list, which pissed off a lot of people.
Right.
But basically, for every ounce of fluid that you had, which is supposed to be a sugar tax, you would be charged 1 cent per ounce, and just a flat tax on top of whatever taxes that already existed, plus the cost of the soda and everything else.
Right.
So, needless to say, many people were pissed. People challenged it in court, and finally it was overturned after several months.
Yeah.
So I think it was like 2 months it was overturned, and then they waited another month before they actually stopped collecting the tax. Anyways, that's Tony Preckwinkle, and people are still voting for this person.
Yeah, and I'm concerned because if she started with soda, what's to say that she went start doing tax on salt? Think of how many things have salt in it. I mean, where is she going to tax because they would put some salt on the road?
I'm sure she would tax anything she could.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
Well, why would you?
I just don't trust her.
You heard it here first.
Don't.
Michael does not trust Tony Preckwinkle.
I do not.
So you are not.
I'm not a fan of the Preck. I won't say it.
It's Preck.
Preckwinkle. Preckwinkle.
Get penis off your mind, Michael.
I'm not a fan
Michael.
I didn't say it.
Get it off your mind.
All right.
Stop thinking about the big D.
Okay. I'm not a fan of the Preckwinkle. No.
Any hoozles, we're gonna cut away from Michael for a couple minutes because he's messed in the head. Don't spit, dude. Swallow it.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So, any hoozles. So,
can you edit that?
No, Michael, we're live.
Oh, darn.
I'm not recording this. We're just live.
Okay.
So wherever it goes, man.
Uh-oh. Not good.
So you want to complain more about Illinois, don't you?
Yeah,
you want to. So
yeah,
tell
I
your
do.
story about how much you hate cops and how terrible they are.
I don't hate cops.
I think you do.
I do not
love
hate
cops.
cops. I have nothing
I
against
think they do a hell of a
cops.
job, and it's a terrible job.
I've ran into a lot of good cops in Illinois.
Well, you shouldn't be running into people. I'm like, maybe that's why you got a ticket.
I didn't run literally into them. I sped. I admit
You
it.
figuratively ran into them?
No, I didn't figuratively run into him. He was doing his job. He pulled me over. He made a mistake on the ticket. It's not his. He corrected it. It's the stupid court system that I'm more aggravated at. Because I
Yeah.
want to go and pay my damn thing and move on and say, okay, I did it. Okay, done. Okay,
Gotcha.
and move on.
Gotcha.
I don't want to go. And why should I have to? It's stupid because in our age of technology, where we have 8 bank cards, and you're making me go to the post office. It's not
Right.
far from this place that I won't mention because we don't want to know where I live.
Stop saying that, Michael. What is wrong with you?
Well, you planted that fear that they're going to come to my house and they're going to my
All right,
place
so
of
after the
residence and
stream,
burn it down. And
if you follow my Twitter, which is on this, oh, hold on. It's on the screen now. Follow my Twitter, and then I'm going to tweet out, because Michael's not even on Twitter, we're going to tweet out his address so you can all come get him, okay? Cool. He
Well,
won't
maybe-
even know.
Well, what's
Not until you show up.
So, if I'm gone, we know what happened to. It might be my last podcast tonight.
Might very well be, Michael.
Might very well be.
But I have a feeling you'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's no
Oh,
good.
Michael.
I can't really think of anything. Oh, the
You're the one who wanted to do a podcast on how Illinois
no,
sucks and
I
annoying,
I
and then
got
you
it.
can't even think of
We've
anything.
had a lot of governors that have gone to jail too over the past.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that?
Ryan.
Okay. What did you go to jail for?
Remember, it was the license for bribe scam, and actually some people got killed.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
Blagojevich, that was the Senate seat. That's not actually not
Okay.
too
Now
bad.
let me ask you an honest question, Michael. Okay.
Yes.
Do you think that was? Do you think he A should have been charged, B should have been convicted, and C should have gotten the sentence that he got?
I don't think he should have gotten the sentence they got.
But you think he should have been charged and he should
if
have
you
been
could
convicted?
prove it, it's all like on record.
But what was he convicted of?
They said that he allegedly was trying to sell Obama's Senate seat.
Well, he wasn't alleged. I mean, he was on tape,
Well, he was on tape,
which is his.
implying
Okay,
it.
hold on. Time out. He's actually on tape talking to J.B. Pritzker
That's right.
about him getting involved in buying the seat.
That's right.
Yet this guy gets elected
He's our
governor in Illinois.
Yay!
So that just shows to you the fortitude and the dignity and everything that goes along with being part of governor in Illinois.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Not good. I don't know if we could trust him.
Yeah. Well, he's governor now, so we're gonna find out. But anyway, so do you know how long Blagojevich was actually sentenced to?
It's a long. I don't know, like what, 5 years?
No, it was like 15 years, I
That's
think.
right, 15.
Or maybe it was 16.
By now he should get
What?
out.
Well, hold on. What was? How am I gonna spell Blagojevich? Oh, there we go.
Blagojevich.
Who? No, I didn't say who. I said how. I said how long? Why did you autocorrect? What is wrong with you? How long was Rod Blagojevich's?
Do you know he was on The Apprentice?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I think it was shortly before he went into jail,
Right.
wasn't it?
Yes. And his wife was
14
on
years. So
Survivor.
it was 14 years. So
That's just ridiculous.
and how long has he served? How many years? Oh, maybe let's do that. That'll make more sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, snap! What did I do? Motherfucker!
I don't know.
I don't know what I did either. I fixed it. All right. How many years has Rod Blagojevich?
Now we're messing with Blagojevich.
Well, I'm not
Son
a
of
huge fan.
Blagojevich.
I put how many years has he served?
Right.
And it went back to his sentence. I don't care. Oh my god. Oh.
It's okay.
Oh. No.
Calm down.
Bad Google.
Bad Google. Bad Google.
So, excuse me. I think he served 6 years because, he served 8 years because this is in 2016. Well, maybe he served like seven and a half. Because this is August of 2016. It says Blagojevich faces 8 more years of his 14-year sentence. So at that point, it was 6 years. And that was about a year and a half ago. So figure 7.5 years. So he's basically served at least a minimum of 7 years of his sentence.
I'm not saying what he did was right, but he didn't kill anybody. But geez, that's insane for a sentence for this type of thing.
Correct. I'm not saying what he did was a good thing. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been punished for it. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been, had his seat as a governor removed. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been fined. I'm not even saying he shouldn't have served some point in jail. The thing is that he was kind of shopping around to see what he could get for it.
Yeah.
He's not the first governor to do it, and I can sure as hell bet he wasn't the last, and there'll probably still be more people in the future to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
So that being said, how many years do you think he should have been sentenced to?
No more than 2. 2 to 4.
Well, and that was the thing I think that bothered me most is that when he was convicted and when he was sentenced, his judge said that he wanted to make an example of him, which I get. Okay, I understand you want to make sure that no one else does this again, but sentencing someone to 14 years in prison for not even technically doing what he was convicted of.
Right.
Because he was convicted of selling the seat when he never sold the seat. It wasn't even just a conspiracy to sell. It was actually convicted of selling. It's like one of those charges when like someone when they hear they're like convicted of murder and attempted murder. It's like, well, it's one or the other.
Right.
They didn't do both. They either attempted to murder them or they murdered them. Like, but we convict them of both because we give them a longer sentence. Then it's bullshit. Like one or the other. Right. Same with this. Either a conspiracy to sell or a sold, and it was a conspiracy to sell, and he did, and he shouldn't have done it, and he should be punished, and he was. But 14 years was just far too much. And
so should Trickster or JT Trickster.
Well, he wasn't going to get anything. He was just
he
was just a civilian. Was that you or me?
No, that's me.
Someone texting you?
Yeah, it's just Facebook Messenger.
Oh, Facebook Messenger. Oh, he's got a Facebook Messenger.
There's no.
Maybe someone's gonna come get you, Michael. Maybe they figured out who you were.
They are. It was a threat already, so they didn't like the broadcast, and there was a threat already.
That's not nice.
On my life.
I don't think the people who watch us would actually threaten you, Michael.
Nah.
I think that we have the nicest people in the world who watch us.
I think we do. I think we have some very nice, fun people, and we very much appreciate you watching the show, and we look forward to your comments because it makes our show better. A much
You're
better
show. It's your show, Michael.
No, it's your show.
You're a guest on my show. Get it straight, brother.
The ego's gone to my head. It's exploded.
It has.
It's like boom.
Like, what is wrong? Like, dude, seriously. I like you and all, but I can just kick you out of my house and invite you back in. What the hell?
No.
I kid.
I know.
I kid.
I know. I was just saying that the JB Trickster, he should have got something too. If he was involved with Blagojevich trying to sell a Senate seat. That's all I'm going to say.
But there were numerous people caught on that FBI wiring tab.
They didn't get anything.
No one got anything but Blagojevich.
Yeah, so where's the justice in that? That's not fair.
Well, and that's the thing is that, and again, I think politicians, especially mayors like of big cities or governors, should be held to a higher standard.
Right.
Same thing with being president. If Trump ends up doing something wrong and being convicted of breaking a law or doing something illegal, then he should be, prosecuted to the first extent of the law. But I think the punishment has to fit the crime, and I think his punishment did not fit the crime.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then you had the Rostenkowski a long time ago, which is really stupid. He was stealing postage stamps of all things for his own mail.
Well, he did a lot more than that.
Okay, but that's one thing he did.
Well, he's a tall man, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. He's huge. Well, he was. He's dead now.
Yeah,
but he was huge.
Yeah.
I have a relative who has a house up in Wisconsin, who happened that his property was close to Rostenkowski's.
Okay.
And he didn't even know that when he moved in. And then like that first summer he was there, it was kind of like a lake house type thing.
Right.
So that first summer when he moved in, all of a sudden walking down the street is Dan Rostenkowski, and he's like 6'6" or 6'7". He's a huge old man. Huge. And so my relative was like, and then they became fast friends, I guess. But I thought that was funny, like what a small world. And this is after he went to prison.
Okay.
I mean, obviously he was already out of office and retired, and because he went to prison, right, for a short time, didn't he?
Yeah.
How long did he go to prison for, Michael?
I want to say 2 to 3 years. I don't think he went for a long time.
I don't think it was a terrible long time.
All I know is he took postage stamps, which is nothing. To me, it's nothing.
Yeah. Dan Rostenkowski. Let me see if I can find out. Prison.
Still wrong, but
yeah.
Really,
anything's wrong.
Really minor.
Right. Later life, after Congress death. Felony conviction. Okay, hold on. Rostenkowski. Goodness. You can keep talking, Michael.
Okay. Who's the other guy? Jesse Jackson's son. I forget what he got nailed for.
Oh,
now.
Junior?
Yeah, Jesse Jackson Jr.
He was taking his own campaign funds and spending them like it was his cash. Same with his wife, and they both went to jail at separate times.
Yeah.
I think she went first, and now he went, or vice versa. I can't remember.
See.
Yeah. So charges against Rostenkowski included keeping ghost employees on his payroll,
Okay.
paying salaries at taxpayer expenses for no-show jobs, using congressional funds to buy gifts such as chairs and ashtrays for friends, diverting taxpayer funds to pay for vehicles used for personal transportation, tampering with a grand jury
Okay, that's not
witness, and trading in officially purchased stamps for cash at the House Post Office, which is funny because the very next line says, while the stamps for cash allegations received the most media coverage, those charges were dismissed on the recommendation of the prosecutor.
Yeah, they're minor.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because they would have been a federal offense because it's mail fraud.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why he got out of it.
That's
Because that would have put him into serious shit. So he was fined and sentenced to 17 months in prison, of which he served 15.
Okay.
Yeah. And he spent the last 2 months at a halfway house.
That was actually a good move on the lawyer's part.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. Which is ironic because a lot of politicians have like, at least if you're in Congress, it's a free frank privilege to send mail, where they don't have to use postage stamps.
Say it again, Michael.
There's what they call a free frank privilege. It means that they don't have to pay postage. They're allowed to send their own mail if you're a senator.
Well,
right.
But he wasn't a senator. He was
right.
He was a congressman.
Yeah.
Congressman have the same deal?
Yeah.
I don't know. And this is called what, Michael?
It's called a free frank.
Free frank, like the name?
Yeah, like Frank.
Free frank.
Free frank privilege.
Privilege. Because I'm calling Bravo Sierra on you.
it's obscure information. Look it up.
What do you think I'm doing?
They also did this.
It's actually called franking.
Franking. They also did this during. To be clear, they also gave.
And this U.S. Senate, and it was only for Senate. It looks. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's still both houses. I don't know. But it says U.S. Senate ends franked mail privilege.
Right.
So you didn't say that part, Michael, did you?
No, but also they did this. They also allowed it during World War II for soldiers.
No, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to pay.
World War I, of course not.
And if we ever at World War III, mail won't matter.
Nah.
But any class which classifies service. So anyway, so did it say when it ended? Let's see. Oh man, I hate how it jumps. So United States Senate, January 20. What?
I didn't say anything. I was just going to say.
Not you.
No, I was going to say that Rostenkowski, if he got some people some nice gifts, it's wrong, but I give him kudos for that, you know. Here's an extra 500. Go buy your take your wife to some place. Give her a nice hotel room, nice vacation. It's on me. Actually, the taxpayers, they won't know. Uh-oh. They're knocking down now. I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. Okay, let's make a deal. All good. Not really. In the schemes of things, it's not that bad.
Michael. Okay, so you're Michael. Michael.
No, I'm not advocating corruption.
Michael.
Yes.
Shh. It's okay, buddy. Shh. All right, so you were right that franking existed.
Yeah.
But what year did it stop?
Ooh, what year did it stop? I'm going to say 1978. Or it could be the 80s. How close am I?
Hold
Or
on.
am I off? Or?
No, you're way off. So on January 31st, 1873, the Senate voted to abolish the congressional franking privilege after rejecting a housing passed provision that would have provided special stamps for the free mailing of printed Senate and House documents. Within 2 years, however, Congress began to make exceptions on this ban, including free mailing of the congressional records, seeds, and agricultural reports. But finally, in 1891, noting that its members were the only government officials required to pay postage, Congress restored. Oh, I lied. So they restored it. Okay, so they don't say they did restore it. So So when was it outlawed then?
Uh,
It makes no sense because here the article is literally entitled "Senate Ends Franked Mail Privilege," but at the very end, it says in 1891, noting that the members were the only government officials required to pay postage, Congress restored full franking privileges. Since then, the franking congressional mail has been subject to ongoing review and regulation. But it said Senate ends it, and this is okay. This is literally on USSenate.org, like
okay,
Senate.gov.
that's wrong.
It makes no sense. You
wrong.
literally titled it Senate Ends Franked Mail Privilege when you literally said it's still in existence.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
That's your taxpayer money.
Oh my God. Okay, here. Let's go on Snopes. Snopes. Claim the settlement of wrongful death suit compiled with U.S. Post Office. What?
What?
What? No, I don't know. Oh, so someone had heard that if you write the word Frankie on a letter in the place of a stamp, that it would be mailed for free. The story was that Frankie, a young boy, was hit and killed by a mail truck. His parents sued the post office. Being wealthy, they wanted no money, only wanted the post office to take for free any mail that said Frankie written on it. So that's
his legacy. It's actually not good. It's actually not a bad move.
Yeah, that's funny.
Right. Whoops.
Sometimes you have some good times on Snopes. Snopes. Okay. That's fucking ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. How long have we been on here for?
I don't know.
33 minutes. Okay.
33 minutes?
Yeah, not long.
We haven't shaken up Springfield yet?
No, Michael, we haven't.
Darn.
Yeah, let's get off of Frank.
Yeah.
Enough
That's getting
Frank.
boring.
So, okay, let's see if there's any updates on the Oh, there it is. Ooh,
breaking news.
Oh, no, never mind. Same. Never mind. I thought it was a jump. Because I thought someone leapfrogged someone, but they didn't. It's just still Lori Lightfoot and Tony Preckwinkle.
Gordon Lightfoot? Oh, no, it's Lori Lightfoot. Just see if anyone's paying attention.
Oh, Michael. So no, Lori Lightfoot.
I know.
You know what? I know nothing about Lori Lightfoot.
Hey, let's look her up.
Okay, Michael. How about we look her up?
I meant her information, like what makes her a qualified candidate. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. So Lori E. Lightfoot.
Lori Lightfoot
was born August 4th, 1962. Okay. Is an American politician who has held various government positions in the city of Chicago, notably serving as president of the Chicago Police Board from 2015 to 2018. She has also been a partner in litigation and dispute resolution at Mayer Brown, which I'm assuming is a law firm. Lightfoot is a candidate for the mayor of Chicago in the 2019 Chicago mayoral election. I still have no idea who she is.
Neither do I.
So she went to law school. Obviously, she's a lawyer.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. Worked at Mayer Brown.
Yeah.
She was an assistant United States attorney for the Northern District of Illinois.
Okay.
Prior to that, she's
got a lot of legal experience.
Yeah, that's what politicians are.
Yes.
You do realize 70% of Congress is all lawyers, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, I do. It's be good at debating.
She resides in...
What? You found something incriminating?
No, just interesting. Oh. So Lightfoot resides in Chicago and is married to whom?
Ramen noodle?
Michael, do me a favor and slap yourself once. Stop it! I was kidding. Mike, what is wrong with you?
That might increase some viewership here.
Michael, no, you don't hit yourself to get viewership. Anyways, she is married to...
I'm
going to butcher the last name. Amy Eshelman.
Okay, Amy.
So she's into the ladies.
Yeah, so what?
I'm not saying it was a bad thing.
No, I just said so what.
I just thought it was interesting. I don't think we've ever had a lesbian or gay or...
No.
Any other type of what do they call it? Cisgender? Is that what they call it now?
I don't
know. Any non-cisgender mayoral,
whatever. Just get the damn job done. Anyway.
Stop being so damn politically correct, Michael.
I'm not being politically correct.
So, yeah, Amy Eshelman. They have one daughter.
Oh.
I'm assuming that one of them is not the parent.
Not by David Crosby or anybody like that?
Could be. All right. Lightfoot. That's interesting. I've heard the name for a few months now, but I've never actually bothered to look her up. Let's see. What's her wife look like?
I don't know.
I pull up images of Lori Lightfoot's wife and it's just pictures of her. Lori Lightfoot plans to tap LGBT voting, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's great. That doesn't help me. Is that her wife, maybe? What's wife? Amy Elshman. So she's a tall white woman.
Okay.
With funny hair. Not funny. That's not funny. Funny glasses.
Funny glasses.
Maybe? I don't know. It's a weird picture. It's hard to tell. But obviously they seem very happy.
Good for them.
And she's definitely the man.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
Just saying, Mike.
Well, someone's got to get stuff done.
Not that kind of stuff.
Anyway.
But still, I wonder what, does it say what she is? Lightfoot is a very interesting name. Like, what do you think her background is?
The legal background. She probably was raised in a Catholic school for all I know.
Michael, Lightfoot.
I don't know.
I mean, like, what is she?
You mean what ethnicity?
Is she, because she's obviously part black, but is she like part Indian? I mean, Lightfoot? That's an interesting name.
I don't know.
And it's not like it's her wife's name.
I don't know. Obviously, probably some part European.
What? Why?
Because most people have some part European, or I don't know where she came from, her family.
Michael.
That's just a logical guess. It doesn't mean I'm right.
Or it could be the fact that she's part Indian.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that she's partially black, from what you told me. I don't see.
Well, I think. I mean, she's dark skinned, so I'm assuming she
Okay.
is. Native American. Oh.
I didn't quote the chair song. That's just wrong. Cher, excuse me.
You say chair?
I said Cher
You
by
said
accident.
chair.
I meant to say Cher. They made a 1960s song about her ethnicity.
Uh-huh.
And she's just, I didn't say anything like that. I'm just being clear. You can look it up if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Lightfoot.
It doesn't say it anywhere. Anywhere. I can't find anywhere that actually has like her bringing up her parents, background.
Maybe she's an alien.
Maybe she is. Maybe she was dropped here.
Maybe she's
put here by the Russians.
Maybe she's an alien.
Maybe she was put here by the Russians,
Yep.
Michael. Maybe she's a Russian spy.
Maybe she's an alien Odie.
Let's spread the fact that she's a Russian spy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's go with that.
Breaking news.
Lori Lightfoot's a Russian alien.
Believes that she has ties to the Trump administration.
Go away. Not you, Michael. Interesting. So yeah, no. I mean, right now it looks like Bill Daley won't even make the runoff.
So Bill Daley is going to literally be going home.
Well, he lives in Chicago, so it won't be very far.
Yeah. Be packing your bags, but not very far.
That's kind of crazy. Willie Wilson, fourth place. Like, literally. It's kind of like the dark horse. It's like, have you ever heard Willie Wilson?
No.
Let me pull some audio, because I can pull up audio. That won't be a copyright thing. I'll just pull up like a news interview or something.
Yeah.
I just want to hear Willie Wilson interview. You got to hear. Yeah, he's okay. So I'm gonna mute our mics and I'm gonna put on the audio for the desktop. Okay, so we will go. Hold on, it's kind of audible. Okay, ready?
And we should clarify that you paid money, your own personal money, to bail people out of jail.
Low-level offenders.
Low-level offenders.
Yeah, nonviolent misdemeanor.
Right.
And this probably cost me about $500,000.
Wow.
All right.
Speaking of money, before we let you go here real quick, how much of your own personal money do you plan to put into the campaign? Announced his candidacy for mayor yesterday, and he joins us now to talk about his plans to run. Thanks for getting up so early.
Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having us here.
So
Appreciate that.
you ran back in 2015. You came in third place, gave it a good fight there. What makes you think now is the time to run and that you can win this time around?
Well, when I first ran, we got like 60,000 petitions signed in the first, I say the first 4 days. But they fought me all the way until, I only had 4 weeks to go. I didn't get a chance to get into 77 community like we're going to do this time.
Let's talk about what you're campaigning on, because at this point you've promised more gifts than Santa Claus, no more property tax hikes, red light cameras, booting cars. You want an elected school board, opening the 50 CPS schools that were shut down, a job for every teenager, even reinstatement of prayer in schools. Do you think that these are realistic goals?
I manage them every day in my business. I think that, look, if you keep running people out of Chicago, the Chicago is just going to be for the wealthy, all right? If you keep raising taxes, who can pay taxes? All these taxes. You got about 8 taxes. You got bag tax. Now you got breakfast in bed tax. You got air tax. You got all these different type property taxes. So then people comes in and buy your home. Where do you go? You run people out of Chicago, all right? And so the neighborhood is tough. The mayor says he has like 52 trains in Chicago. Where are they? They're downtown. They're not in the neighborhood that's needed.
I want to talk about, Aaron mentioned some of the stuff that you'd promised, but what are the top 3 things that you want to focus on if you're elected mayor?
No, when I'm elected mayor.
Fair point.
All right. School, violence, and property taxes. Those are the ones. If you're going to close 52 schools down in anybody's neighborhood, there got to be something wrong with you.
Okay.
Period. All right? School got to be open. Technology and things of that nature. All right? Violence got to stop. Economic empowerment, economic development would take care of some of the violence. As you know, we got a lot of kids out of jail the past year with nonviolent misdemeanor. All right? I've talked to every one of those kids. They said, look, we don't want to be in here selling drugs. We don't have $100 to get out.
And we should clarify that you paid money, your own personal money, to bail people out of jail.
Low-level offenders.
Low-level offenders.
Yeah, nonviolent misdemeanor.
Right.
And it probably cost me about $500,000.
Wow.
All right.
Speaking of money, before we let you go here real quick, how much of your own personal money do you plan to put into the campaign?
Whatever it takes.
Really?
Yeah, whatever it takes. I'm in it to win it. Ron got to go for the people. I came out of retirement to say, and I need something to do.
Maybe another presidential run as well.
All right, there you go. That's Willie Wilson. That's my man, Willie Wilson.
Told it like it is.
Told it like it is. Call it like it is.
Exactly. None of this.
But he's kind of like, not that he's like Trump, but he's a guy who's made his own money locally, done good.
Right.
No weird convictions, no weird stories coming out about the guy or his history or anything else. And
Didn't badmouth anybody in the interview.
But he just likes to help people. There are certain people out there who are just bad and should be in jail or whatever, and he would be the first to admit that. But there are other people too who he's just like, you know what, these people screwed up, and they shouldn't be in jail for 20 years because they couldn't afford a real attorney to actually defend them. So they shouldn't be there.
They don't have any opportunity, and they got to make money to survive.
Well, no, but I'm saying people in jail, like he'll bail people out, he'll give new lawyers, he'll help them get cases, because like people who get convicted of the stupidest things like possession of marijuana. Who gives a fuck? Like, fine, pay a fine, be done with it. Like 20 years ago, you go to jail for that shit. Under Clinton, when you had 3 strikes and you're out, no matter what they were, you can go to jail for like life for just drugs. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah. Any whistles.
Yeah.
God. Now this guy, I can't go over this picture of this guy, this Bob Fioretti.
Why? What about the Bob?
I'll leave the picture up for later, so when we're done, you can go take a look. Oh my God. Cray.
Are we going to get into his background, or we don't really care?
I don't really care. He's not even in it. He's a former 2-term alderman.
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully challenged, who unsuccessfully challenged Mayor Rahm Emanuel. People need to learn how to write. In 2015, and staged a long-shot bid to unseat Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle earlier this year. Fioretti was born and raised in Chicago, and attended Mendel High School.
All right.
He has a political science degree from the University of Illinois, which is worthless, and a law degree from Northern Illinois University, just as worthless. He is a civil rights lawyer.
Okay.
So maybe he's a good guy. I don't know, but he has no chance. He's out.
All right.
Pretty much everyone is out. Like pretty much the only people right now.
So we got our
who even have a chance are Lightfoot, Preckwinkle, and Daley.
Okay.
And only 2 of those 3 are going to actually be in the runoff, which will probably happen next week or next month. I can't remember what it is,
Okay.
how it works.
We don't. Well, thank God we don't have any hanging chads in Illinois. We don't want another Florida hanging chad situation.
Well,
I'm just saying.
No, we don't, Michael. No, we don't. But it's actually supposedly supposed to be. They were considering it to be possibly one of the lowest turnouts in the last 3 decades
Wow.
because nobody cares about politics anymore. And if nobody cares, then why the hell are we talking about it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You want to talk about Illinois? What the
I was
fuck?
just talking about how
Talk
screwed up
about
things are.
Illinois. All right, I don't know why I'm screaming.
And the
Talk.
other thing is, how many times has the tollway been paid for already?
Actually, it's not.
It's not?
No, they screw it out. They like waste the money.
darn.
They take the money and they spend it elsewhere.
Yeah, I know.
They've never paid it off. And they're
Nah.
always making improvements and they're always filling potholes and they're always doing this and always doing that. So yeah, no, that's the funny thing too, is that money, I forgot what they said, 20 years or was it 10 years they were only going to have the tolls for, and it's been what, 50 years?
Yeah.
Something like that?
It's a big money maker.
Of course it is.
Think of all the people. They have to go through the area. They have to go through the state of Illinois. They got to get to the West Coast and the East Coast and south to Louisiana and all that. It's got a lot of routes. It's a major hub.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. So do you see yourself living the rest of your days here in Illinois, Michael?
Hopefully not.
Well, isn't it kind of under your power? Aren't you like a grown-ass man who could like get up and leave whenever he wants?
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's got to have money, got to,
Right.
whatever. But I'm just saying, technically, it's not like, it's not
Right.
like anything physically holding you here. It's not like, you,
Right.
whatever. It's not like you work for the state or
No.
whatever, where you have no choice but to be here.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Oh. I don't have anything else to really talk about. Like I keep going on like
He has
I mean,
nothing to talk about. That's it. We're done.
We could go
We're
on
done.
about we could
No
go
more to talk about. We're done.
How corrupt the Madigans are because they keep saying that in every commercial. Lisa Madigan, the Madigan machine. Everybody used to do that with the what was his name? The guy that wanted to shake up Springfield, Rauner.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. That guy.
Rauner and Rauner.
The one-term wonder.
Yeah, what
What?
goes around her comes around her. I don't know
Did
why.
you make that up, Michael?
Yes, I took the Rat song. Round and round, dumb 80s song.
I wouldn't say it's dumb.
The video's kind of dumb, but kind of funny.
It was the 80s, Michael.
Yes, it was the 80s.
Everything was about it was about men with big curly hair.
Okay, let's talk
and,
about
and
that for a
makeup and tights and slits in their pants. I don't know what the hell the 80s was, but thank God I was too young to be involved in that. Like I saw it, I witnessed it, I was exposed to it, but I didn't actually have to participate in it because I was only
Right.
like 10, 12, 14. You know what I mean? It was like I was too young to like really have it like ruin me.
Thank God.
But you were a couple years older.
Yeah.
So did it cause you to like question your sexuality?
No.
Are you sure, Michael?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm a 100% healthy heterosexual man.
It's totally compensating.
I am not compensating.
Let's be honest, Michael.
I'm like the easy little punching bag here. Throw a little jab at Mike and see how Mike responds. Throw another little jab. It's fun.
Of
Let's see how
course.
let's see how he relax. Let's make him nervous.
It's not you, Michael. It's the seat.
It's the
So
seat.
people who sit in that seat are going to get grilled. This is how it works. If I was in that seat, I'd be getting grilled. But I'm in the mothership, so I'm not going
That's
to get
right.
grilled. I am the pilot.
Well, thank God you don't have a lie detector here.
The pilot doesn't have to worry about it because the pilot can end it all when he wants. He can just crash right into
Yeah.
the sun. Doesn't matter. We're all good.
He can make me
I'm
look
good.
He can make me look bad like Nixon versus debating Kennedy. It's all good. It's all fun.
Well, no, he did it on his own, Michael.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Nixon was just ugly. That's why he lost.
Yeah, that's true.
No, literally.
I know.
People who listen to it on the radio. What was that? I read a couple different articles about this. There was polling done of those who watched the debate versus those who listened to it on the radio, because
Okay.
this was the first televised debate ever. So most people who are
Right.
used to listening to it on the radio continue to listen on the radio.
Right.
So those who watched the debate said Kennedy won like 70%. But those who listened to the debate without seeing anything, it was about 70 to 75% in Nixon's favor.
That's correct.
Because it was all about like optics. Like,
Right.
oh, he's a handsome young man, look at him, and blah blah blah. And Nixon's this old, funky looking guy who hunches over and he's got a big face and a nose, and no one wants to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, I'm serious. This is why it's so important. This is the reason why Barack Obama won. Not because he was talented, not because he had great ideas. It's because he was a good-looking young man who knew how to speak to the crowds, and knew how to get people revved up. And I mean, he's a very I don't know if he's the best orator of our lifetime. Definitely ever. I don't know, but I mean, he is way up there in his abilities to give speeches and get people moving. Regardless, I don't care if you're on the left or on the right or wherever you find yourself in the spectrum. He's moving,
right?
Always has been, and that's the reason why he got elected. Had he not had that ability, or he didn't look the way he looked, or he didn't have the charisma. Same with Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was smart. He had that image and did all that stuff. He went on Arsenio Hall on the show, played the saxophone. People thought he was cool. That helped him get elected. Versus Bush, that sat around and did not much.
Right. And
then like the tax thing didn't help him. Read my lips. Then he went.
You're talking about senior. Yeah. Well, plus people were tired. They had at that point, by the time of the end of 41's. I only say 41 because it's confusing. We have two different Bushes, so I always say 41 and 43. But I'm not pulling like a Smollett 45 crap. You know what that's a reference to, right? How he can't say Trump, he has to say 45 because he can't even say the name Trump.
Okay.
I don't care about Bush, but when I say Bush, President Bush, like which one? It's like, we'll say 41 versus 43 because they're literally two spots apart. So, but when it came to 41, at that point they did 12 years of Republican rule in the House or in the White House. That's a long time.
Yeah. In
fact, it rarely happens where after you serve 8 years, you get someone from your own party elected. It rarely happens.
Right.
And I mean, it's half the reason why Trump got in, because everyone's like, "Oh, we've had enough of Obama. We've had enough of his." Because and there was another thing that was Hillary. I guess it was Hillary's fault or her campaign's fault, is that she was coming out and saying, "Well, we're going to finish what Obama started, and we're going to have 4 more years of Obama in the office if you elect me." And everyone's like,
"We're tired of it.
This shit hasn't worked out, and the economy sucks." I mean, I'm not saying he did bad. The economy was horrible when Obama inherited. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I don't blame him. I mean, I think he did. Okay, so back this up. I think what he did, he was in the perfect spot for, because I don't think many people, including Bush or Trump, would have been able to guess or to keep us from drowning at that point, because Obama did the right things to keep us our head above water. But at that point, that's all he could do. He couldn't get us up and out. We needed something else to push us up and out or pull us up and out, and that's what the whole Trump movement did. Because people were more motivated by business and making money and the promise of cutting regulations and doing all these things were getting people excited about investing again. I mean, businesses. I mean, people. There's so many people in businesses like, I have money, but I'm not putting any money in my company. I'm not going to invest anything because the government's just going to come and find me and take away my money, and I'm just going to fucking sit on it. But when Trump came in, people were like, "Oh, we can spend money and we can do this, invest back in our companies and hire new people," and things improved. But now that's all already stalling out because of all the other crap that's going on. Trust me, if Trump just learned to keep his mouth shut and deleted his Twitter, he would have been a lot more successful of a president.
I agree.
But instead, he's probably going to be a one-term president.
Yeah.
Which frightens me because I have no idea what's coming next. No idea at all.
And probably Hillary will run again.
I don't think so. I think people are going to shut her up. No, because people want a socialist. People want someone like Bernie. Actually, what people want is AOC. They literally want to change the law so she can run.
Okay.
Because they're like, well, why do you have to be 35? Why can't you be 30? Like, what's the deal? Like, what's the difference? And I understand that concept. It's like, I mean, I understand about you have to be an adult to do things. Like, I don't understand why you have to be 35 to be president. It's such an arbitrary number. Why not 55? Why not 50? Why if it's about maturity? Well, I know most 35-year-olds aren't mature as shit. So if it's about maturity and you have to be completely mature, then why don't you have to be 50 to be president?
Yeah.
I understand, and I understand you have to have arbitrary numbers. Like, you have to have a voting age and a drinking age and an owning gun age and joining the military age. I get all that. And I think they've kind of screwed that up. I think it should either be 18 or 21 and done across the board.
Yeah.
Either you're 18, you can do it all, or you're 21, do it all. Whatever it might be. Pick that number. And I think it should be the same thing as president. Because if you're an adult, you're an adult. If you can vote for president, you should be able to run for president.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
you
agree.
should.
I agree.
You just agree? You have nothing to add there,
No,
Michael?
I agree.
Okay, fine.
Other people say, well, you didn't have much experience in life experience. That's all. They'd be their counter argument. So
Well,
they wouldn't know how to handle different situations.
But that's
and
half the
stuff
problem
like
is that these people have too much experience, and their experience is leading them to be too cautious, too safe, and to do silly things because they only do what they think is going to work because it's worked before.
Right.
Instead of trying something new because they're too old or too afraid or too whatever. It reminds me of my grandpa. My grandpa used to own a company, and he ran the company for 30, 40 years. And then when it came to the point where technology was advancing, and he literally had to make the leap and invest in his company, move to like the digital era, because he did printing.
Right.
He didn't want to do it.
And
He was too afraid, so he just sold the company. So instead of taking a chance and doing it, you take it. Just give me some money. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. You know what I mean? But he wasn't even, he was like 60. He wasn't even that old. It wasn't like he was an old man. But he was at the point where he was too afraid.
See.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think that's part of the problem with our politics is that people are too afraid to take chances. Now, some people take stupid chances. I mean, like this whole new thing with the whole new Green Deal. Like, I understand the spirit. I like the spirit. I do. Let's try something different. Let's do something different. Let's try to. You're not going to rebuild or revamp every single building in the United States in the next 10 years. We can't do. We couldn't do it in the next 100 years.
Yeah.
But it's just money, time, everything. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Just not. Sorry, not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Michael has to learn.
I know
that when you're on camera, you should be looking
off.
at the. Now I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I'm not saying you have to. Like,
no, I looked off.
Like no. Like if you were looking at the person over here, Michael, like next to you, like that would be totally fine. People would totally get like, oh, they're having a conversation. You're just kind of looking at a space, like not even at the. Like just look at the camera, Michael.
I'm
the
looking at
camera.
the
The camera
camera.
wants to like you, Michael. Let it like you.
Okay.
Okay.
I like you, camera. Camera, do you like me? It can't talk, but that's
It
okay.
better not talk, Michael, because if it does, then you're not coming over anymore. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So out of the 80s,
So speaking of hair bands,
go back to that. What group did you actually like from the 80s?
Van Halen,
Van Halen,
Metallica.
okay. Metallica, yeah.
I mean, technically.
Megadeth was.
Oh yeah, but that was. I mean, but they were like they were lesser known. Like they didn't really get to be known until like late '80s, really.
Yeah.
I mean, national,
right?
Nationwide. Yeah, nationwide. They were there, like, but you had to know them. Even Metallica wasn't as big, but at least they had. Well, that's not even true because they came out with Justice for All.
That's
and that was huge.
One.
I'll never forget. Like every prep and jock I knew in junior high, all of a sudden loved One, and they were just like pretending to play drums and like, oh, I love this song. I'm like, seriously? like you seriously like the song? Like, I love the song because I listened to it. I listened to, Iron Maiden and Manowar and Black Sabbath, and I've grown up with older friends or people who were either older neighbors or had older brothers and sisters who introduced all this stuff to me. So I knew all of this stuff. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's not the average kid.
Right.
So it was like, but there was like, I other things too. Like I used to love Beastie Boys, Run DMC.
Yeah.
I used to love that shit, man.
Who didn't like the Beastie Boys? You have something wrong with you. You didn't like the Beastie
Even now.
Boys. Yeah. They wrote some very damn good songs.
Fantastic songs.
And Run DMC too.
Absolutely. Very talented.
So, yeah.
That was before Run got shot. You got shot, right?
Yeah, he did get shot.
But not Run.
No,
Jam Master J.
Daniels.
Jam Master J, yeah.
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 And one guy, he got killed. But
he got like coming out of a studio or something.
Right.
He was like after practice, he got gunned down or something.
Yeah. Screwed up.
Just goes to show. I mean, oh boy.
Oh. Was someone mad at us?
I don't know. Apparently so.
We're getting heat on the show.
Oh no, I'm just getting outside info to expose them. Okay, my grandfather sold the company at 65, not 60. I apologize.
Okay.
My numbers were a little off. I'm
right.
sorry. I was like,
you're only 5 years off.
but I was only like 5 years old. Maybe not even. I don't even know how old I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very young when it happened. So I don't know. I'm going back to just trying to recall as best I can.
That's
so
from an undisclosed source, so we're getting corrected, right?
I'm sorry?
Undisclosed source.
Undisclosed source.
We got corrected.
Correct. That's why I keep the handy dandy magic device next to me to give me my inside intel.
Oh, boy.
Got a haircut today.
Yeah. You know who I really didn't like from the 80s? Remember?
Wait, now we're going to people we don't like?
I didn't like the group. Extreme.
Extreme?
Yeah.
You didn't like More Than Words?
No.
Or what was the other big hit?
No.
They had another big hit. What was it?
Oh, God.
Fuck.
That's okay.
I mean, the guitar player, he was quite Betancourt, whatever his name is. He
Neil
was quite,
Betancourt.
He was pretty talented. Or is probably, I don't know, he's probably still around, I'm sure.
I just remember we were at some music shop and like some guy was like going, "Oh, he's the best guitarist." He's like playing his like acoustic guitar and really getting into it. Uh-oh.
Okay, apparently I was 3. Okay.
Oh my. Somebody doesn't have anything better to do.
No, Michael, be kind. He's trying to help.
I know.
He's trying to make sure. He's trying to make sure we put out proper information, and that's a good thing.
I know.
Okay, so.
We're just kidding with you.
It's almost done. 90.4% of the precincts reporting Lori Lightfoot and Tony Preckwinkle are running away, leaving. Not running away, but Lori Lightfoot's got 17.5%, Tony Preckwinkle's got 16.1%, and Bill Daley's got 14.7%. That's 1.5 points down. At 90%, I don't think he's gonna unless they're gonna come back in his district or something. I don't think he's got to come back.
And what website is this again?
This is on patch.com.
Okay. What are the other websites saying?
Nothing, Michael. They won't say anything.
Nothing? Okay.
I'm sure like NBC, Chicago will have the same information.
Yeah. And they'll give you some fancy maps of the city, of how people voted,
right.
Which, yeah.
It's
election night 2019. Race for Chicago.
Yeah,
Mayor.
and it's saying Lightfoot Preckwinkle poised to make Chicago run off. So yeah, so it's basically a done deal. I mean, I'm assuming at this point we're going to probably start waiting for Daley to concede, which is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So embarrassing. I mean, to be a Daley, to have his dad, even
Richard.
No, even the no, that was his brother. Yeah. So the dad, I was thinking his grandfather. His dad was mayor.
Right.
His brother was mayor, and he would be like number 3. He's like the Jeb Bush. He's the Jeb Bush of Chicago. There we go. We got it.
He's like the Billy Beer of the elections.
Of the what? The who?
Remember Billy Beer?
No.
No one remembers Billy Beer? Jimmy Carter's brother that no one wanted to know him, to know about?
No.
Like Bill Bailey. Bill Bailey.
Okay, hold on, Michael.
Yes.
When was Jimmy Carter president?
78.
Okay, until 1981, basically, right? 82.
Right.
Yeah. I was like,
You weren't supposed to show you.
I didn't.
Okay.
I was like 5 or 7.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know.
I don't know who fucking Billy Bear is.
I know. I get it. I get it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I was just comparing him to kind of like the idiot brother that was like, oh, you're letting the whole family down. The Bill Daley.
Well, why was he Billy Bear if his brother was Carter?
I don't know.
Was his real last name Bear?
No.
Like beer?
Because they made it was a real like cheap beer, and they wanted to be kind of like it's for everybody, the average person, no matter who you are, no matter how intelligent, it's like everybody's beer. That's what they were trying to apply. And
what was his name?
Billy Carter.
Billy Carter, okay.
Right. And they called it Billy Beer.
Remember Clinton's brother?
Oh, briefly.
Right, briefly.
Did he play saxophone too?
No, but he was a musician, and he got arrested for cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
And his brother pardoned him like a week before he got out of office.
Oh, gee.
Remember
those Clintons?
Remember that? He pardoned his brother, and everyone got pissed. Like, why did you pardon your brother for? He's like, because he's my fucking brother. Why wouldn't you pardon him?
Yeah.
It was only like a drug possession. I mean, it wasn't like... You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was
right, he didn't kill anybody.
Right, he wasn't right. It wasn't an
it's
assault.
Just a little bit of nose candy.
Yeah. I just thought it was kind of funny.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah.
So we went from
whatchamacallit,
Illinois to politics to national politics to elections to
right, and we threw in some 1980s stuff.
Lots of 1980 crap. So okay,
that's why it's called whatever.
Mike.
Yes.
Pick your favorite band from 1980s and your worst band from 1980s.
Oh.
Seriously.
My favorite band, they're not really from the 80s because they started in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Iron Maiden,
nope.
Metallica.
Nope.
I did like the Police. I'm all over
Police,
the place.
Police were good.
Police.
The 80s had its own tone, and a lot of it was
Right.
music like that, like the Police, like God. I mean,
Genesis.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't
Yeah,
like
Genesis, that
I
was
did
good.
I did
Journey.
like them. Journey. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Van Halen.
And some of them were really like late 70s, to be honest with you. AC/DC. They were in the they were in the 70s and late 70s and 80s, so they're not really the Police. Yeah, 70s, 80s.
Okay.
Talking Heads. Some of the Talking Heads stuff, but that goes back to the late 70s. So,
Okay. Well, U2 is actually 1976. Wow.
yeah, they went back that far.
Yeah, that's a claim. I put in one of the top 20 bands of the 1980s. Guns N' Roses came up from 85.
Yeah.
U2 is in 1976, but I think they came to fame in the 1980s. Van Halen was formed in 1972.
Right.
But again, they were famous in the 80s. Queen.
Yeah, I'd say Queen.
Queen was
up there.
actually 1970?
Right.
Really? That all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, 81 to 2015.
Yeah.
Metallica, 81. Aerosmith in the 1970. Def Leppard, 77.
Darn.
I did not know that. AC/DC was 1973.
Right.
How many singers has AC/DC had?
I think they're on their third singer
But
now.
who is their third singer?
I don't even know.
That's actually a really interesting point. Because what the hell guy's name now?
Bon Scott was
Well,
the
Bon Scott was the
original.
first guy, but the guy they had for like the last 20 years had to step down or
What
something,
the heck
didn't
is
he?
his name? Yeah. Brian Johnson.
There you go. Current singer of AC.
And they got their name literally from AC/DC on electrical appliances.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Wait, no. This is because I heard this talk a couple years ago. No. I heard the talk of who took over or who was going to take over for Brian Johnson.
Ooh.
And I heard it was a talk, but I never heard it actually happened. Allegedly, it's Axl Rose. He's listed as an AC/DC singer since 2016.
Okay, that's surprising.
No, because I heard that
Yeah.
they were contemplating on having him as the lead singer, but I never actually heard he was a singer or performed with them or did anything with them.
I just heard something briefly about that, but I forgot all about that.
Current members: Angus Young, Chris Slade, Steve Young, and W. Axl Rose.
Okay.
Lead vocals since 2016.
Hmm.
He's only done live performances. He's done nothing in the studio, but
Oh.
only live performances. But I've never even heard that he's doing live performance. I heard they were thinking about it. You think I would have heard once
Yeah.
of him being on tour with them,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't hear I didn't hear anything on the radio or anything
That's
about
so
him.
weird,
That's weird.
right?
Yeah.
That's really strange.
I just wonder if he's allowed to. He probably isn't because they're contractual. He was like blending anything that was like under Guns N' Roses stuff with AC/DC songs.
That's so
Like
weird.
on a
Anyways,
tour, like
Bon Jovi was a big band.
Yeah.
They still are. I mean, it's like Aerosmith. I don't really like Aerosmith. I don't like most of their songs, but I respect the hell out of them because they've been
Right.
doing what they've been doing for as long as they have. Same as Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it's been the last few years or the last couple albums, but even up until the early 2000s, mid 2000s, they were still pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're at now, but The Cure, I don't like The Cure. I don't hate The Cure. I just don't like The Cure.
Okay.
But 1976, The Cure started, but they came to fame in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
65.
Yeah.
Wow, are they old?
Yeah, but they didn't hit it to like the 70s.
Right?
And that one guy, what was it, Sid Barrett? He went like nuts.
Oh, did he really?
He actually went nuts in his own head. He was taking so much LSD. That's what they were saying. It
Can
fried
you know what LSD stands for, Michael?
Listric something.
Something.
It's like it was made by
I don't know.
it's made by a Swedish chemist in the 50s,
Yeah.
and then they found out that it did just the opposite.
Okay, Michael. Next,
Yes.
The Police, 1977, 2008. Duran Duran.
Duran
They
Duran.
have some good songs. Depeche Mode. The thing is, I think I should know more Depeche Mode, and I'm sure I'd probably like their stuff. But every time I hear the name Depeche Mode, I can't think of a single song. I have no idea what it is.
Policy of Truth.
I mean, if you played it, I might recognize it, but the name
got
means
some good
nothing to me.
songs.
No, sure. Black Sabbath,
Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Led Zeppelin,
Right.
Well, they were 68, but still, they were famous still in the 80s, but
Uh,
not as famous. I don't think they should be in the top bands of the 1980s.
No, not the 80s.
No.
More more the
Journey.
70s.
Journey,
Yeah.
we already said. The Rolling Stones. Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some hits, I guess. REM.
Yeah, REM.
Iron Maiden, of course. The
Right.
Eurythmics.
Yep. They actually
I-
had some good songs.
Yeah, and I actually forgot about them till just now. Rush. Hey, some songs
Yeah.
back in the 80s. The Smiths.
They were kind of like about like kind of around like here.
Uh-huh.
I'd say probably the Clash is in there. The Clash did
The,
some
the
songs.
very next band listed is The Clash.
Yeah.
Poison, your favorite.
Not really.
Michael cries himself to sleep thinking every rose has its thorn every night.
Oh, please.
Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big band. Kiss.
Blondie. Did it make the even list?
I don't think so. Let's find out though. Kiss. Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
They're still around apparently. Judas Priest.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was from 1969.
I didn't know that either.
That's
There's something they
a
did.
long time ago. Right?
Yeah, that's a very long time ago.
69. Dear God. Scorpions. Holy shit. What year did the Scorpions start playing?
I'm just going to say like 68.
65.
65?
The Scorpions since 1965.
Damn.
That's 53 years they've been playing.
So they really weathered the winds of change in their career.
Is it? Oh, I was thinking.
The song. I know.
But when I was thinking of Scorpions, I was thinking of Striper for a second. I'm like, wait, are
Oh,
they
no,
Christian
not
band? No. Foreigner,
Okay.
1976.
They had some songs.
They did. Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, Fleetwood Mac was. I don't know how they stayed together because everyone was like playing around with everybody in the band. They all split all over the place.
It happens. New Order.
That's like some of the new wave stuff.
But
I
the
don't know.
1980. I recognize the name, but I can't think of a single song.
Is the Human League in there? They weren't that good.
Not there yet. White Snake.
Yeah.
Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
Dire Straits.
Yeah. That was like 70 something.
72. 77
Okay.
to 1995.
Okay.
Deep Purple.
Deep Purple.
In
yeah.
Excess. In Excess was a big 80s band.
Yeah. They were actually not bad.
Nirvana. Tail
Nirvana.
end of 80s, but still 80s band.
Right. Pearl Jam.
He was so young when he died, wasn't he?
Who Kurt Cobain
Yeah.
was 27.
It's young.
Yeah.
That's really young. I mean, for someone, that's young. Okay, you're gonna have to help me with this one. Joy Division.
Joy Division?
They were on from 1976 to 1980.
Never heard of them.
Not a clue.
There's Boys the Men in there.
Well,
Boys the
maybe.
Men.
Excuse me, Genesis.
Yeah.
They were around for a long time.
Yeah.
40 years. Green Day, 86.
Yep.
Beastie Boys, 79.
The Beastie
What are they,
Boys.
4? That can't be right. They started in
Yeah.
1970. Well, I mean, they had the big hit in 86, 85, 86. Maybe.
Are they going like back before like they were like when they first
When they were formed to start performing.
right?
So, I mean, they might have been
Because
performing.
they have different names. Like, oh, we didn't like this name, and they changed it. And they went under this name, changed it. And then,
Well, and here it says years active 81. But still.
Yep.
Yeah. So 81. But this is 79. So maybe they, I don't know.
as an intern, put a data entry. error
Sure,
in
could
there.
be. Run DMC, 81. Tom Petty, 76.
Yeah.
Aha.
Aha, take on me. That's a dumb
Good.
song.
It's a great fucking song. Fuck
You
you.
like that song?
Fuck you and your Paddington,
The only one was a
movie.
good. All right, fair enough.
The video was amazing.
It was.
It was the best video
It was
ever.
that great digital drawing, and they had the cute girl, and everything was like really poppy.
That was a boy,
sound.
Michael.
Okay, it was a boy. I don't know. How about Kusha?
Are you confused, Michael? You don't know the difference between a boy and a girl?
I don't know anymore. It's a mixed up, fucked up world.
The Pixies?
Okay, the Pixies.
I don't know the Pixies.
Is 9 Inch Nails in there?
Nope.
Darn.
The Who?
Okay.
I mean, they weren't really around the 80s.
They're more the 60s.
They were
60s,
classic
70s.
rock in the 80s.
Yeah.
Europe?
No,
What a
final
stupid name.
countdown.
Uh,
1 in a Million Girls. Bzz.
and
Formula
ZZ
crap.
Top.
ZZ Top. Okay.
I'll give him that.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we have another correction here.
From the bleachers, we get the add-on of Heart.
Heart.
Heart was a good band.
Yeah. Barracuda.
Barracuda, yes.
Magic Man. Try to understand.
Okay, this is surprising. This is really surprising. Okay, really surprising. Wow. So I went on Ranker, which apparently is a ranking website called
Yes.
Ranker, vote on everything. And the top 3 are 3 that weren't even mentioned, which should have been Michael Jackson, Madonna, and
Oh,
Prince.
okay. Prince, definitely.
Madonna, she was huge.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was huge.
Yeah.
George Michael. I don't know if he was. I guess he was. Yeah, I guess he was. Police. David Bowie.
Yeah.
Whitney
David Bowie.
Houston.
Yeah.
Van Halen, which I said earlier, but I don't think they're on this list. Phil Collins, separate from Genesis. AC/DC, blah, 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 Journey. Billy Joel.
Yeah. Elton John's got to be on there.
Oh, he's got to be, right? Billy Idol is actually 23. Tina Turner, The Cure. I think we said The Cure. Blondie. Blondie's on this list.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Blondie songs. I mean, I Debbie, is that Debbie?
Debbie Harry.
Harry, yeah,
She's
yeah.
born in New Jersey. Just a side note. And the Ramones, are the Ramones on there?
Not so far. Foreigner, Cyndi Lauper,
Yeah.
Eagles.
You could take the Eagles.
Not
Here
really
and
an
there.
80s band, though.
No,
I mean,
more 70s.
yeah.
More like light rock. Kind of like not
In
really
Excess,
hard.
I think we said was another
Yeah.
one. Tom Petty, Men at Work.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
I mean, he was big.
Yeah.
Elton John's on this list, but he's on 41. That's
41?
That's actually really surprising. He's at 41.
Sir Elton's 41? I thought he'd be higher.
Right? Especially all the drugs he did.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis in the news.
Oh, no. Not
You know,
really.
do you want to know something? This is hysterical. I kid you not. For some reason, someone was making reference to Huey Lewis's brother. And I never even heard the name. But I'm like, Huey Lewis, that guy's got to be dead or 140 years old now, right? So I go on the Google earlier today, and I hit it up and I put in Huey Lewis. First off, he's 68 years old.
Wow.
Okay, he's had to basically retire, cancel a bunch of tours because he's going deaf.
Okay.
Because apparently he didn't
Well,
have sound protection properly back in the day, because no one really did, because they didn't have in-ear monitors and, whatever. Excuse me. But this is, actually, I'm going to pull it up again because.
And they couldn't find a new drug to help him?
No, not yet.
One that didn't make him crash his car?
Huey Lewis. No, he lives and has for the longest time in the most obscure area. It's in Montana. It's in central western Montana, in this tiny little town stuck between 2 mountain ranges. No, it's bizarre. It's
What?
Yeah, it's where he lives. It's where he's lived for many years now. And his real name is Hugh Anthony Craig III.
Okay.
Where?
All I know is he was on, the last time I heard of Huey Lewis, he was on some show.
So he has, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Meniere's disease.
Okay.
It's a disorder in the inner ear that is characterized by episodes of feeling like the world is spinning, vertigo, ringing in the ears, tinnitus, hearing loss, and fullness in the ear.
All
That
right.
sucks.
That sucks.
So he lives in Stevensville, Montana.
Stevensville, Montana.
It has a population of 1,809.
Okay.
And I'll pull up a picture so you can look at it later. Or maybe
Right.
I could. I don't know. Maybe I could bring this up on the because this is not really like.
Could you pull in Google Maps and zoom in
That's
on
what I
it?
was gonna do. Yeah. I could just pull it up on Google Maps and bring that up. I'm serious. It's bizarre. It's like literally like it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, how did he find this place? It's like he literally ran out of gas one day and said, "You know what? I'm gonna fucking
He
move here."
probably wanted to get away from all
Well,
the...
that's fine. But it's literally. I mean, it's literally. Let's see if I can pull this up. That's gonna be too hard.
He was getting scared of Ray Parker going on about whatchamacallit, the power of love, about getting sued again. Just kidding.
Okay,
You heard about that.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
He actually sued him successfully. You heard that, right?
Right.
Well, we can get that in a second.
Oh, he did?
So yeah,
I
he's
didn't know
on
that.
here. Where this dot is right here. See, Right here to the left are all these strange mountains, and to the right are all these more strange mountains. And I'll zoom in a bit.
He's got a bunker up.
Oh, seriously.
got a
And it's
bunker.
like, here's this little town in the middle of fucking nowhere. I mean, literally, like mountains,
He said
foothills,
this. He said, "This is it."
farms. That's it. And he's lived there for like ever,
This
apparently.
is it.
No, he has. He's like,
I know.
he's literally lived there.
Yeah. I'll
Uh,
calm down.
what does it say? Huey Lewis. So he lives on a ranch near Stevensville, Montana. So he probably lives on the outskirts. And he can.
Bumblefuck.
This is Wikipedia page. Lewis lives on and you know he wrote this himself. Lewis lives on a ranch near Stevensville, Montana. He considers it his permanent residence.
It's like a third grade essay. Anyway,
So we go back on with Ray Parker Jr.
yes, Ray Parker Jr. of The Power of Love and the Ghostbusters thing. That sampling thing that was alleged.
Right. Oh. So the Ghostbusters thing. But
Right.
So here. So in 1985, Lewis sued Ray Parker Jr. over similarities between Parker's theme to the 1984 movie Ghostbusters. Get back over here. I don't know how I did that. And Lewis says, I want a new drug. The case was settled out of court with both parties agreeing to keep the settlement secret. In 2001, Parker
Okay.
sued Lewis, alleging that in the Behind the Music episode, Lewis had discussed the settlement in violation of their non-disclosure
Right,
agreement. Correct.
Which he's allowed to do.
But I don't think anything ever came of it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, Huey Lewis is a whopping 68 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he was born 1950.
So I guess he said this is it with the rock and roll stuff and moved to, what was it, Skeppinsville, Montana.
Well, I think he
where
literally
was he
only
touring?
stopped. He only stopped touring like when he had this medical issue, which was like
Well,
2013.
that's not too long ago.
No, hold on. Maybe it was after that because it says 2013 he appeared on ABC television Dancing with the Stars while performed the Heart of Rock and Roll. Excuse me.
Was it in Cleveland? Was it Los
So
Angeles?
in April of 2000, so he was touring up until April of last year.
Wow.
Lewis revealed that he was suffering from hearing loss as a result of however you pronounce that
It
name.
starts on the M word.
MENIERES with 2 apostrophes over 2 of the 3 E's. Disease, and canceled all upcoming tour dates, and he hasn't toured since. So maybe he'll be back.
Yeah. We
Maybe
don't
he'll be
know.
back. But yeah, that's kind of fucking crazy.
It sucks.
But it was just funny that I literally stumbled across this today.
Yeah.
And now we're bringing up Huey Lewis again. But yeah, he lives in this little fucking nowhere town in Montana. It's like literally in the most western county, and it's like in the middle of the county. So it's kind of like right on the edge of like Idaho.
Is his house like a bunker?
I don't know. It's a ranch apparently.
A ranch.
on the outskirts.
Ranch.
He doesn't even live in Stevensville. He lives on the outskirts of Stevensville.
Oh.
He's that weird
So-
guy over on that ranch on the south side of Stevensville.
So Stevensville was too good for him, so you had to move. Like,
There's too many people.
There's too many people. There's 1,908 people.
You know, it's like when you go to the Greasy Spoon and people want your autograph every
Yeah.
day. Bob, I've already given you my autograph 30 times. I know,
No.
but we don't want to see anybody else here.
I'm gonna put it on eBay.
Right?
Times are tough.
So, and here's another one that was not on our other list. Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar.
And then here
Oh.
at number 47 is Heart.
Okay.
So we have that. Another one, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I can see Stevie
Toto, Simple Minds.
Wonder. Stevie Nicks.
I don't think so.
She
Not
really
yet.
do that.
Brian Adams.
Yeah.
Eric,
Eric Clapton.
Hall and Oates.
Okay.
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, I can see the Peter Gabriel.
New Order. I don't know them, do I?
Hopefully,
Their songs are Power, Corruption and Lies, and Low Life.
must have been a
The
rap.
Bengals.
Oh, the
I
Bengals.
love the Bengals.
Who could not like the cute ones? What's her name? Susan Hoff.
Yeah, Susanna Hoff.
Susanna Hoff.
Susanna
Oh,
Hoff.
She was quite a looker.
She still is.
Exactly.
She's got to be 50 something.
Yeah. She'll brighten up your manic Monday.
Susanna Hoffs.
Hops.
She's plural. She's more than one. Oh my goodness, she's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know how old this image is, but she's cute.
I don't care. I think she's probably still
No, this is just like
recently.
Yeah, like a year or two. No, that can't be her.
So she
Seriously?
so she did age well.
She aged fantastically. She didn't drink from the fountain of youth. She bottled that shit and she drinks it weekly.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, she was something to look
She
at back
was-
in the day.
Yeah,
Back
she
in
was
the
a good
80s.
looker.
Okay, we're done with the creeper part.
No, I'm just saying she's a beautiful woman. There's nothing creepy.
Yeah. Well, so Rod Stewart, Joan Jett, Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, they were. I don't know if they were. I mean, they're number 63, so I guess they're not that popular. Beastie Boys are 64. Seriously. License to Ill, Paul's Boutique, Check Your Head.
Right.
Number 64 behind Pet Shop Boys and the
Oh,
Smiths.
come on.
Come on.
Bullshit.
Bite me. Stevie Nicks, the B-52s, they were big.
Yeah.
REO Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon.
Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Sting.
I could
Yeah, but
tolerate
they were big. Chicago was
Yeah, they
big,
were
you
big.
know. Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah.
separate from, obviously, from
Black Sabbath.
John Mellencamp or John Cougar Mellencamp, however you decide to
Yeah.
reference them as.
Yeah.
Good songs. Wham!
Well, no. Wake me up before I have to go. Really?
Their number one hit, Make It Big.
Make it big.
I don't want to know what they wanted to
No,
make
no.
big. And it probably has something to do with Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. Scorpions. What have you did Scorpions? Already?
Yeah.
ABBA.
ABBA, yeah.
Electric Light Orchestra.
They actually are not that bad.
Yeah. Lionel Richie. Paul McCartney. When did Wings exist?
Wings were in the 70s. So that's Paul McCartney founded that like after the
Yeah.
Beatles.
Well, I knew that.
And he
I
went
just didn't know how long they
solo.
went for.
Yeah. Band
like,
on the Run. He wrote that when he was with Wings.
Human League.
Yeah.
I
can't
huh?
I can't really see the Human League. They've only made like 2 songs, for as far as I know.
They're just behind Paul McCartney.
Really?
79 is Paul
That's-
McCartney. Human League is number 80.
That's screwed up.
Right?
Do you think Paul McCartney would be higher up?
Right? 81 is Whitesnake. We did Whitesnake before.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden's 82. 83 is the Go-Go's. They were actually kind of popular.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis without the news is 85. He's on
Ooh.
there twice.
Wow.
That motherfucker's on there twice.
He did that thing with
Well,
Gwen-
so is Sting, though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Sting compared to Huey Lewis. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think Sting should be higher.
Here's one that I really think should be higher. Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
They should be higher than 84.
Yeah. Dream Police. Come on.
Yeah.
I Want You to Want Me. Some,
Yeah, they had some big hits.
yeah.
Donna Summers.
She should be higher.
She's 87. Red Hot Chili Peppers is 88. Black Sabbath is 89. Motley Crue is 90. Earth, Wind, and Fire is 91.
This list is fucked. Just saying it.
Right?
Yeah. It's
So
a fucked
Earth,
up
Wind, and
list. I
Fire
don't
is
agree with
91.
it.
Survivor is 92.
Okay. I could say
Freddie
it's-
Mercury is 93. Followed by Yes and Bananarama.
Bananarama.
I can't even say it. Bananarama.
Which they covered a song called Venus in the 60s. I forgot who
Oh,
made
did
it.
they?
Yeah. And then they had like the Cruel Summer. That was their big hit.
Bananarama. Cruel Summer. Yes, it is. That is big. Rush. We did Rush for.
Right.
Bob Seger. Janet Jackson. Kool and the Gang. Robert Palmer. And that will reach our top 100.
Jeez.
We have another submission here. Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo?
Oingo Boingo.
Is Bow Wow Wow in there too? I Want Candy, which is they covered a 50 song.
Are we speaking English? I'm
Yes, we're
confused. Okay.
We're speaking English.
So Joan Jett was on earlier. Now Joan Jett and the Blackhearts are on at 103. Paul
Wow.
Simon at 102.
102.
Don Henley at 101. Robert Palmer at 100.
Jeez.
Twisted Sister, we did Roxette. Carlos Santana, Cher. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Really? Relax.
Okay.
Really?
Admit it, Mike. When you were a kid and you sang that song, you had no idea what you were talking about, correct?
Yes.
So
Until
many children and
I know.
parents were singing to that song in the car.
I know.
And I really have a feeling, I'm not being gullible here. I really have a feeling that most of the parents had no idea. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, because I don't want to get flagged, go to
Yes.
YouTube and put in Frankie Goes to Hollywood and the song Relax.
And really pay attention to the
Just
lyrics
listen to
of
it
the
for
songs.
listen to the chorus once and you'll get it immediately. I guarantee you could be 7 today and you'll get it immediately. But yeah, it's yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck?
What?
Spandau Ballet?
Spandau Ballet.
What the fuck is that?
That song True.
Not a clue.
I know much is true.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah, that's
I thought that
stupid
was
song.
someone else. I thought that was some other band.
No, that's them.
Okay, no, okay. So I know the song, yeah.
Shitty song, but that's my opinion.
It's one of the songs you dance to at the school dances, and
Yeah,
you get
it's
close
like-
to the girl, and you,
yeah, it's one of
you know,
those.
rub cheeks against them, and you know, whatever. That's what you do. When you do in your 6th grade, you know, 7th grade, whatever. I had no idea that was them. I had
Yes.
no idea that band even existed. I know the song, absolutely. Well, see, I'm terrible with names.
It's okay. It's
Now, technically, Michael, we could actually play these songs, and me and you can hear them, and I can in the desktop, and they won't be on the broadcast, so we
We'll
could
have
do
to-
that.
we'll have to do that one time.
No, but I mean, I could do that right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So if
Nah.
there's a song that we're not really sure about or something,
Okay.
and that band is ahead of Run DMC.
That's
Raising Hell, King of Rock.
right.
Fuck you, Ranker.
Yeah, we don't like your ranker right now.
Kate Bush.
Kate Bush was whatchamacallit. She was a singer with Peter Gabriel
Uh huh.
with that what's that? In these
Well,
like these
their songs
eyes,
are
or
Hounds
not
of
these
Love,
eyes.
The Dreaming, and The Kick Inside. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Crowded House.
They made the no, that's no, I'm wrong.
I know what
I'm
you're thinking
I'm
of.
thinking of Our House.
Yeah, that's Madhouse.
Right.
The Cult.
Yeah.
Sonic Temple.
Fire Woman.
Well, that's not even listed on here. Kiss.
What's Kiss ranked? 100
114.
114? Really? The Kiss people are
They
ranked?
actually, because okay, this is the way Ranker works. And they've got arrows next to it. It literally has. I'm assuming you have to log
Is it-
in for this. They have arrows next to it. And it shows how many arrows
Oh.
up, how many arrows down. So there are people who do not like it. They can downvote it, which actually pushes it down. Like I don't like Kiss. Again, I respect them. They're like Aerosmith. I don't like them. I respect them.
Right.
They've been doing what they've been doing for decades, longer than I've been alive. I respect the hell out of them. I wouldn't downvote them, but I don't like them. Okay, you have to explain this one to me because
What?
I'm assuming I've heard this. It's a band called Talk Talk,
I've heard Talk Talk.
Laughing Stock, Spirit of Eden, and the Color of Spring. It
Never
must be
heard
an
any of
English
their
band because he
songs.
spelled color with a U.
Yeah.
But Talk Talk?
They're part of that like new wave
Okay.
stuff.
Bonnie,
Never heard any of their songs, so I can't comment.
Bonnie
really.
Tyler,
Yeah.
Billy
Cole-
Ocean. Billy Ocean, he was actually got Flock
Yeah.
of Seagulls.
I ever.
You could get past the hair, the music wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Paul Abdul,
Yeah.
Mr.
Well, straight up and tell me more of these songs.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, I'm surprised. I think that Bob Marley should be higher. You don't think so?
I have nothing against Bob Marley. I like Bob, but he wasn't commercial material for the most part.
Okay.
I don't think so. Boston. Do
Boston.
you think Boston would be up a little higher? Thompson Twins.
Yeah, I think they would be. Yeah.
Asia.
Yeah, I could take Asia, take or leave.
Berlin.
Oh, I know the.
Ah,
No,
fuck you.
Berlin.
The other next suggestion I got was
That-
Jethro Tull.
Berlin was made by the Top Gun movie. Let's face it.
I'm just kidding. Jethro Tull's fine. I just
Yeah.
the inside joke
What
is
the flute player?
Well, yeah, but they beat Metallica when
Yeah.
Metallica when they were
Yeah.
nominated for a Grammy
Yeah.
for Best Metal Album for And Justice for All. They got knocked off by Jethro Tull.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
a bu-
hysterical.
That was
or was it the
bullshit.
Black Album? I can't remember whatever album it was, but they got knocked off for that. That's hysterical. So Asia, Berlin, sounds familiar-ish.
Yeah, they
Uh,
made whatchamacallit.
Oh, here you go.
Every breath I know. What the Top Gun soundtrack song for Kelly McGillis and Tom.
You know
Cruise
they're making another one now, right?
really.
They're shooting it right now.
Oh,
He's
geez.
on an aircraft carrier right now shooting scenes for the next Top Gun.
Okay.
Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah.
What band was she in? She was in
She was in the Go-Go's.
the Go-Go's. It was Go-Go's. Okay. What else? Ramones
Ramones.
at 127.
Right.
Rick Springfield at 128.
Oh, please.
This one you'll appreciate, sort of. You probably won't appreciate the fact that it's so low, but it makes kind of sense if you think about it because it's a very niche audience. Like
Okay.
either you love like blues or you don't. It's a Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble.
yeah.
Because if you love it, you love it. But most
Right.
people are like, I don't really care. Johnny Cash, same. People like. I mean, he had a big following early on, and then for as many years he didn't, and then he kind of did some stuff, whatever.
Right.
But again, if you didn't listen to country, you didn't listen to that type of music, you didn't.
Right.
You
Times
know, that's what my
changed.
parents listened to, so you didn't really listen to it otherwise. Debbie Gibson,
Oh, please.
Jefferson Starship.
Yeah, I like Jefferson Airplane better.
Yeah. So what's the difference between the two?
Oh, they just changed their name.
But did they change band members?
Yeah, they changed band numbers slightly.
Okay.
Somebody named Ballard, he came out with some group, and it was called A Mindful of Bread. That's why there's the lyric that's in "Don't You Want Somebody to Love?" And it goes, your head, your mind's full of bread. That's what he wanted the title of the original song to. That's what the original title of that song was.
It was what?
A Mind Full of Bread.
I'm not sure what song you're talking about, Michael.
Somebody to love. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love?
And it was originally titled what?
A Mind Full of Bread.
And how did the lyrics go?
Just I just repeated. Your mind is so full of it in your head, baby. I'm not afraid that you think you know where you're at. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? You better find somebody to love.
And this is the last
I
time
can't
Michael was
sing.
ever on the podcast.
Exactly. I can't sing.
Okay, so anyway, Jefferson Starship, and we're going to keep moving. All right, so we have Simply Red.
Oh, the lady in red.
Erasure?
Oh,
Erasure?
Eraser?
No,
Erasure?
It's ERASURE.
Okay.
So it's Erasure? Erasure? I
I don't know.
Sticks? I'm
Yeah.
surprised they're not higher.
Yeah.
The Jay Giles Band.
Oh, the
Nice.
Smurf song.
I'm so angry. Now, I'm not angry about this next one. I'm angry about the one after this one. So the one I'm not angry about is UB40.
Yeah.
I mean, they're on the list. That makes sense, but I don't think they should be too
They're more
high.
like a copper.
But the next band should have been higher, and that was Devo.
Yeah.
Devo
They-
should have been bigger.
Yeah.
Richard Marx,
Oh,
Roy
God.
Roy Orbison.
Really?
What?
Roy Robinson's low? Low?
Low is at 142. But
Well,
the next
it's
one I like is
older.
Shaka Khan
Oh.
and her hair.
No Rufus?
Uh,
Just Shaka Khan?
No, there's a song Rufus.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Shaka Khan and Rufus.
Oh.
That was the original
So-
name of the group.
So Shaka Khan and two of they list like the top 3 songs or whatever allegedly
Right.
of each band or singer.
Oh.
And so Shaka Khan has Ask Rufus, Come to My House, and Rufus.
And
So 2 of them are Rufus,
there's
but
No I Feel For You?
no,
That was a big song.
apparently not.
Okay.
Olivia Newton-John,
Yeah. Honestly?
Xanadu, Grease, and the Christmas Collection. Adam
No.
and the Ants. I forgot about that.
There's no, whatchamacallit, the song that you did with John Travolta and Grease? You're the One That I Want? It's only a big
Well, it
song.
says Grease, so
Okay.
it might just be like
That's
a
gotta
soundtrack
be,
or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Adam and
all
the Ants. They did a song called Dirk Wears White Sox, but it's spelled like the Chicago White Sox with SOX. And that was one of their top songs.
Oh,
We're going to have
okay.
to make note of that. Dirk Wears White Sox. Okay. Alice Cooper, Enya. Oh, my God. I could go to bed just thinking about Enya.
Really?
Enya?
Like in a good sense, or just,
Well, it just
or
puts me to
like-
sleep. It's just,
Like peaceful sleep? Like it's not bad.
I think more of a comatose.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's what is that Alice Cooper, Jackson Brown.
Yeah. He's really commercial.
Well, yeah, no.
Big time.
Alphaville,
Alphaville?
like Alpha, like Alpha, Mega, Alpha, Omega, Alphaville.
Okay.
I don't know. Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's kind of surprising.
I know how to say this name and I can't think of it. Sadadu.
Data do.
Is that it?
Or
Sadadu?
is it Zade? Like S-A-D-E?
It's SAD. It's SADE
Sade.
space ADU. It's like 2 names,
Okay.
their first name, last name. Is it Sada? Sade? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
Saute? What's the saute's got to be in there?
Saute.
Saute, Charday.
Oh my goodness.
What? Smooth Operator? It's not a bad song.
Okay, so Air Supply.
Oh, please. I'm all out of.
Now and Forever, Lost in Love.
Yeah.
Tom Waits.
Okay.
You know, I never got into Tom Waits. Nothing against him. I just never got into him. Gary Newman.
Yeah, they're in my car. Which
was it called?
in cars? Yes, we got a correction here.
No, we have an addition. It's
Edition. We're going for the list.
Alda Nova.
Aldo Nova.
I don't not what did they play? I don't know.
They're it's just a fantasy. Can't you live this fantasy life? Monkey on Your Back. That's a good song.
Okay. I believe you.
Weird video. It's about heroin use. Very interesting band.
Interesting. Oh crap. Where'd it go? Okay. Ooh. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Not- and for the children out there, it's not salt and pepper. It's
Right.
salt and pepper.
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 Yes.
Howard Jones.
The only things can get better. It's actually commercial. Wasn't
So
actually
it lists Working in the Back Room, the 12 album,
The
and the
12.
very best of Howard Jones. I don't know.
Okay.
Alabama.
Yeah. We could.
Laura Branigan. Oh, really?
Yeah. The Gloria song. Gloria.
Well, it lists actually Over My Heart, Touch, and Hold Me.
Okay.
Men Without Hats. Aretha Franklin.
Really? She's that low?
Kenny Rogers. Gloria Estefan.
Really? They're that low?
Quiet Riot. That's actually surprising. Quiet
Yeah.
Riot was a pretty big band in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
The Alan Parsons Project.
Oh, not the Bull song. The Eye in the Sky.
Eye in the Sky. I, Robot.
God. He started off as like a producer.
Did he?
Yeah.
I remember Eddie Money.
He actually was on, actually, as a
Alan
side
Parsons
note,
or Eddie Money?
No, Al Parsons. He
Okay.
actually helped produce that song, The Year of the Cat, by Al Stewart. It was in the 70s. It was a big song.
Okay.
I'm just saying, side note.
Like I was a baby. Or whatever, small child. I don't
Yeah.
know. Soft Cell.
Yeah.
Elvis Costello.
Elvis Costello's that low?
167. He's actually got
Really?
more downvotes than upvotes.
Wow.
That's actually surprising. I mean, I guess if you don't like Elvis Costello, you don't like him, but why
Yeah, but
pick
it's
on the
still
guy?
surprising because Soft Cell only made like Tainted Love, which was when they took part of like the Eurythmics song. I mean, some Supremes. We got another edition. We're getting through it.
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Okay, I agree with the Bachman Turner
Yeah, okay, I
driver.
see that.
The BTO.
I probably heard this band before, but it's not ringing a bell. The Psychedelic Furs.
Yeah. Pretty in Pink. They did the soundtrack of that.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I did not know. Again, I'm terrible with names.
Something. I forget something with love. It's actually a very interesting song.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, okay, in a second. Sorry.
What?
So Midnight Oil is next.
Really?
Yeah, they're
They,
low.
they actually weren't that bad.
No, they weren't bad at all. But below there it says Diana Ross.
That's
Well, it's not the fact that she's at 170. The fact
Right.
is they have a picture of an old white woman with a button-up shirt sitting in a chair for Diana Ross.
really.
I swear to God.
So she's ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough.
I don't
Really?
get it. I don't get it. Okay,
To
so
keep me posting a picture of you,
Diana
Really?
Diana Ross. Next we have Kansas.
Yeah, they had one or two big albums. That's what launched them really high. But
Followed shortly by Corey Hart.
really,
Mm-hmm.
I wear my sunglasses at night. That dude,
Boy in the Box.
that's disturbing.
I'm
That's
assuming that
for a
has something
child.
to do with his childhood. This one, I mean, it makes sense, but it kind of bugs me. Is Motorhead at 173,
Yeah.
followed by a band I probably should know, but it's not ringing a bell, called The Knack.
Oh, they made My Sharona.
Oh,
was
is that
the
what it
big
is? Okay,
song.
because the name looks familiar, but it's not ringing
Yeah.
a bell. Something in my shrine. Okay, yeah, I know that song. Modern English.
I'll melt the world and melt with you. That song.
After the Snow, Mesh and Lace, and Ricochet Days.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
that's-
surprised
that-
that song's not there.
No, man, I don't know. You got me. I mean, I'm just going off of what it's listed.
I know.
Kelly Minogue. No,
Kelly's a gnome.
no, Minogue. I know she's
I don't
famous,
know.
and she's even still kind of famous in Australia now. But
Okay.
I don't know. Kim Wilde. The name sounds familiar, but
Oh, that's no, I'm confusing her with Kim Carnes. They made Betty David's Eyes.
yeah, I don't think that was her. LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, really that low?
Wow. Okay. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark,
What the hell?
followed by Public Enemy.
You think Public Enemy would be up?
So Public
Higher
Enemy has 193 upvotes and 536 downvotes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
ABC? I don't know. Tiffany? Tracy Chapman.
Tracy Chapman. Oh, her.
How can she have more downvotes? I mean, I understand if you don't want to upvote someone, but why would you downvote somebody unless they were just terrible? And Mike and the Mechanics?
Yeah.
Pixies? Till Tuesday. I know that band. Voice says, Carrie, welcome home. Everything's different now.
Well, they wrote that. I didn't know that.
Rick Astley. Rick Astley is 187.
No.
Please.
Really? Never gonna give you up. Hate that
Come on,
song.
Mike, go for it.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna give you up and hurt you. I hate that song.
Apparently not, because you have it.
Anybody could do that. It's not very
I
much
can't.
talented.
I don't have a clue.
You just don't want to. You don't want to make an ass out of yourself.
I
It's
mean,
okay.
I could if you gave me the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics. Chris Isaac. Kind of surprised.
He should be higher than Rick Ashley.
Isn't it Astley?
Astley. Or
Not Astley. Astley.
Astley.
Astley.
Yeah.
The Fix.
The Fix. One thing leads to another. It's actually not a bad song.
Mm-hmm. The Power Station. That sounds familiar.
That's with Robert Plant and is the drummer from Duran Duran, something Taylor. And
Big Country.
Yeah, big country, dream with you by the fireside. Stay alive.
Is that the name
Yeah.
of the band or the song?
That's the song they
No,
made too.
But no, there's a song called Big Country. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
the same group.
Dio.
Ronnie James Dio. Yeah,
This surprises
Really?
the
Should be
fuck
higher
out
up
of me.
than
I mean,
that.
yeah, Dio surprises me, but this really surprised me. Melissa Etheridge.
Oh god.
But being almost 200,
Yeah, that
That's-
should be a little higher.
you would think probably around.
Take her music or leave it. I'm not saying it's
Right?
bad.
No.
but
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I just the Romantics,
Yeah.
Dead or Alive.
Oh, Dead or Alive, I think, made that song. You spin me around.
Did they
round.
really?
Yeah. Here I come like a record baby, turn round, 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 round. It sounds familiar. I could be wrong.
Now I have to know. Dead or Alive band. Oh no, I clicked on that.
We'll find out.
Person photography studio. Well, usually, and I'll just go back because usually like, when it comes to the page, usually it has like most popular known for.
Yeah.
I don't know. See it though. Sure, you spin me around. Yeah, that's definitely their number one. New Lover. That sounds familiar for some reason. Okay, so where were we? Echo and the Bunnymen.
Echo the Bunny Man.
Adam Ant, Iggy
Yeah.
Pop. Now this is a travesty.
What's a travesty?
At 199,
Yes.
they have Samantha Fox.
Really?
Don't tell me you didn't love Samantha Fox.
I like the Samantha Fox. You mean image-wise or song-wise?
Could you not hit the wall? That'd be great, Michael.
I got excited over here.
I mean, the desert. Don't hit the desert,
I
Michael.
got excited over hearing about the late Savannah.
The late?
Yeah, she's dead.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I am very sure she's
Did
dead.
you kill her?
No, I did not kill her.
Well, how are you so sure she's dead then?
Because I heard something about her being dead. I looked up her.
I bet
looked
you
up her.
did.
I look up at her. I look up. Never mind. I'm
Dude, she's
digging
alive.
myself through a hole.
She's totally alive.
She's alive? Are you sure?
She's 52. She lives in the United Kingdom.
Okay, I'm wrong.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
Okay, I'm wrong.
She did songs like "Nothing's Gonna Stop Me Now," "Naughty Girl," "Touch Me." I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
remember
I
that.
do not love Samantha Fox.
How could you not like that song? Touch me now. Okay.
Okay.
We're on like,
number 200. I don't know how much further we're going to go with this, but number 200, we're at Triumph.
Triumph. Oh, to lay it on the line.
Okay, this surprises the fuck out of me. No, this really surprises. Okay. So, number 2, because I don't even know Triumph. I know I'm band,
201
but
or
203. It's 200. 201, we have
Oh, okay.
Tesla. At 202, we have 10,000 Maniacs.
Really?
At 203, we have Miami Sound Machine. Now, I mean,
That's weird.
you may not like these bands, but for the 80s, these were big bands.
Yeah, especially Miami Sound Machine was
Yeah,
huge.
Boy George at
Oh.
204.
That's
I mean, you got bands here like Brian Ferry, not Brian bands, but you know people. Bronski Beat,
Bronski
Loverboy,
Loverboy. Yeah,
Loverboy,
I can kind of see that.
Level 42.
I don't
That
know.
sounds like it should be familiar, but it's not ringing a bell.
Sounds like a parking garage.
Sonic Youth,
Sonic Youth, yeah.
Terrence
Railway
Trent
train.
D'Arby.
Oh, him, the Darby dude.
Uh,
Briefly remember him. He had like 2 year, like a 2 to 3 year period, and he went bye bye.
yeah. Kim Carnes.
Yeah,
Betty
she-
Davis eyes.
Yeah, she couldn't sing worth a shit.
Well,
I'm just saying. That's my opinion.
you didn't like her voice. Put that
Her-
way, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. Cutting Crew. Oh, I Just Died in Your Arms.
Yeah, that's
a good
actually not a
song.
bad song.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Bob Seger and the Silver
Bullet Band.
Silver Bullet Band. Say that
I'm
5
sup-
times fast.
I'm surprised these ranked that low.
Yeah, right. Katrina and the Waves.
Yeah, I'm walking on sunshine.
But was that around? No, that was way before Katrina, right?
Yeah, it was way before Katrina.
And the fact that the
Katrina
whole
hurricane
area got drowned underwater,
don't
right?
don't confuse the two. There's
Like,
Katrina and the hurricane.
were they like? Could they see the future?
no, no, they were well before that. It was Katrina and the waves, and then ironically, I don't know how many years later, it's 20-something years later. I'm going to say Katrina and the hurricane. Thank God she didn't name her group.
That created waves
Yeah.
of water to flood all of
Right.
Louisiana, or not Louisiana, but New Orleans.
It's her fault. It's Katrina and the waves' fault because it's Katrina and the hurricane.
I see. Steve Perry,
Yeah, he went solo.
the Blues Brothers,
Really, the Blues Brothers?
are number 216.
All right, give it for the Belushi.
The Replacements,
Okay, the replacements.
Night Ranger.
Oh no, not really. Night Ranger is that?
Yeah,
The
Night
Blues
Ranger.
Brothers beat out the night.
They did. And you know who's in it? Oh, this is so depressing. So you know who's right behind them?
Ooh,
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
really?
But you know who's right behind them?
Ooh,
Megadeth. At 220.
see, this is bullshit.
Followed by Run DMC, Wang Chung, and Violent Femmes. Who the hell made this list?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? So you have at 220, 221, 222, and 223, Megadeth, Run DMC, Wang Chung, and Violent Femmes. Those are probably 4 of the top 50 top bands of whatever. That's just fucking weird.
I could see Wang Chung being in there, but I mean, they did Safety Dance.
They did Safety Dance?
Yeah. Or was that Man? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was Men with Hats.
There's Men with Hats.
Yeah. I think they
did Everyone
Wang
Have
Chung
Fun
made-
tonight?
Everybody have, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all those bands that low, that's fucked up. And I got to
Yeah.
get off. That just pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to be going on Ranker anymore.
Ranker.
It's a terrible name, Ranker.
It sounds like Skanker. Call it Skanker. Whoops, I'm not calling it Skanker.
Oh, here's one called RateYourMusic.com.
RateYourMusic.com.
So number 1, they have Prince. 2, you'll be happy with this one, Michael. They have Iron Maiden.
See?
3, they have Pixies. 4, they have
Okay.
The Cure. It's all a good list. 5 is Rush.
Yeah.
6 is The Smiths. It's probably a good. Tom Waits really that big in the 80s? I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Joy Division is number 8.
Really?
Ahead of Depeche Mode and Talking Heads. What? Kate Bush is 11?
We don't know
Who makes up these lists?
Yeah, but also at the same time, in the fairness of the websites here, to be non-biased, is we don't know what the age demographic is voting on these groups.
Right? Holy crap, Michael. We've been on here almost 2 hours.
Wow. As the music thing got to us.
10:47. Oh, I think Chris actually edited
He keeps
another one.
adding more.
Boy
It's good.
Meets Girl.
Boy Meets Girl.
I can't say I'm familiar with them.
No.
I mean, maybe I am. I don't know.
Boy
When did
Meets-
Lennon get killed? 80?
80.
80,
80
yeah.
or, yeah, around 80 or 82. He was shot by Rex Chaplin.
Rex Chaplin?
Yeah.
Name is Rex?
Rex.
Okay.
I think it's Chapman, excuse
Yeah,
me.
I think. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't know his first name was
He
Rex.
was shot outside the Dakota Hotel in New York City.
Well, it's not a hotel. It was a condo,
Okay, condo.
very expensive condo.
Yeah,
That you have to get approved to get in.
right.
It's called the Dakota, New York City, but it wasn't
That's
really,
right.
It wasn't really a hotel. Oh, you're a little screwed up, aren't you, Michael? He was killed in 1980.
Okay.
It's
It's been a long time.
Why doesn't it say who killed him? That's weird.
It should.
Well, no, I mean, it will if I go into it, but like it doesn't, like you would say, it says assassinated, but it doesn't say assassinated by who.
He was killed.
Cause of death, murder by shooting. Oh, yeah.
Well, he was killed.
Oh, and his ashes were scattered at Central Park.
Right.
Oh.
They made a part of Strawberry Fields.
Huh?
Strawberry Fields in Central Park. As a tribute to John Lennon.
Yeah,
they did
okay.
that. I'm
I
just
gotcha,
saying.
I
I'm just
gotcha.
saying. I'm not being defensive or anything.
Why isn't it saying his name? I mean, I guess you don't want to, give praise to the guy who killed
No.
him, but it's kind of,
It's important.
it's important the fact that he was killed.
Right.
How did
It's
he
also
die?
good for pub trivia on a more morbid subject.
Literally, it doesn't even mention his
It
death.
should.
It's so weird.
What sites are not giving the information?
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia?
Yeah.
It should be there.
Well, I mean, it's not listed. Like usually, they have like biography and like solo careers, and it says like
Right.
personal relationships. Okay, here there is on the very bottom.
Okay.
There is a shooting and death.
Okay.
Mark David Chapman.
Mark David
You
Chapman.
said Rex.
I said Rex Chapman. I'm thinking about a basketball star that had a name named Rex.
What?
I'm thinking in my mind I thought Rex is a basketball player. Rex Chapman.
It's amazing how much Julian looks like him. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a terrible musician. Not terrible. Just not
It's
a
just-
good
he's-
musician.
It's just not his.
Not his
didn't
forte?
forte, or just didn't follow his dad's footsteps.
I still can't believe you thought
Really
Samantha
good.
Fox was dead. What is wrong with you?
Okay, it was the 80s. I thought she was.
I say Alda Nova. What do you think is their most popular song?
I'm gonna say it's just a fantasy.
They came out with a new song in 2018 called "I'm a Survivor."
Oh,
Oh,
after how
there's
many
fantasy?
years?
I don't know. There's a fantasy. So
Fantasy Life. That's actually.
well, it's just called Fantasy. Alda Nova Fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy.
Okay. So I've got two songs here in fantasy, but it's both 509, so it's probably the same.
The Monkey
Whatever.
on My Back was the other song.
Well, we're gonna
was
play it because
big.
no one's gonna hear it but us.
Okay.
Are we gonna hear it?
Yeah. Wait for the guitar to cut in. Give it another 10 or 15 seconds.
Why? What? Why? Seriously? We're at 35 seconds.
Really? 35 seconds so far?
The fuck song is this? I'm glad you people cannot
This
hear.
might be Monkey on My Back.
This is fantasy. One song, 5 minutes and 9 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, that's fantasy.
Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This was obviously I never heard the non-radio edit.
right.
Okay, gotcha. So you're probably looking at me and what the fuck's he doing? It was a terrible song back in the 80s. But that was the 80s in a song form.
It was something you cranked up in your iRack C28.
All right, Michael.
I'm just saying. It was
No,
a
I'm
big
just saying.
80s car.
I'm just saying it's almost 11 o'clock and we've been on it for 2 hours.
Yeah, I think that's
it's
a
time.
lot.
I think it's time we cut this.
Yeah.
We cut our losses.
Yeah.
We cut everyone's losses. I don't know if
People are
anyone's still
probably getting
watching, but if
bored.
you are, I apologize.
If it,
We did not mean to do this to
No,
you for this long, but it was fun to talk about the 80s because most of you probably weren't even born yet.
and if you were and it brought
But
back
you can ask your parents,
yeah, if you were and it brought back a memory, good entertainment.
right?
Or if not, we're sorry. We have no control over what happened in your
Right.
life.
So let's give one final update. At currently with 92.6, the precinct's reporting. It is now 17.5% for Lori Lightfoot, 16% for Tony Preckwinkle, and 14.7% for Bill Daley. It is all but over. There will be a
Yeah.
runoff between Lori Lightfoot, and Tony. That's so funny because you think like grown adult women who go by like Laura and what Antoinette or whatever her name is,
Yeah.
but it's like Lori with an I and Tony with an I.
I think they need
So
a
we're gonna
duel.
have a mayor with an I as the end of the first name.
Okay.
How cute. How quaint.
Yeah.
Right. Alrighty. So we're just gonna get all out of that nonsense.
Yep.
Let me shut some of this stuff down before I forget. I always leave it on too long. All right, everybody. I'm gonna skedaddle. I hope you have a good evening or good morning, depending upon when you see this or where you see this. Because
Right.
like right now, you could be like in Australia and it's like
Right.
the
sun could be
noon.
coming up.
It's like
or-
noon.
yeah,
No, it's like 14
Yeah,
hours
that-
ahead of us or
oh,
something.
that's right, yeah.
So it's like noon
Yeah.
or something. You're probably eating lunch and shit going, what the fuck is this? So yeah, it's nighttime for us and it's tomorrow for you. So you're in the future.
Yeah.
You're in the fucking future. How cool is that?
Yeah.
And
We're glad you spent your time
and
with
if
us.
you're in like Hawaii, you're in the past, sort of. So I don't know. It's confusing as fuck. I failed geography. All right. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Good morning, good day, whatever. I'll see you later. And Michael, you want to Hold on. Say goodbye.
I want to say bye and thanks for watching the show. I hope you had fun and I hope it was entertaining for you. And we'll see you soon.
And if it wasn't, it's Mike's fault.
Exactly.
Good night.
Good night.